And it looks like we're getting a raid from Bonzinator. Bonds, everyone, welcome to the Silver Metal Tavern. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Silver Metal Tavern, and we're starting off with a raid. Oh my goodness. Hello Bonds. Hello everybody from Bonds' channel. Welcome to a warm day at the Silver Metal Tavern. It is really hot in here right now. It is 90 degrees in this room. It is warm. It's so warm. There's these little tiny gnats that are like all over my lights and running around the table. I don't know where they're coming from. It's kind of crazy. That's what happens. I mean, when it gets like super hot in here, there's like all these gnats in here because I like open up all the windows and screen doors and stuff like that. Anyways, enough of that craziness. Ew, warm. Yeah, it was 100 degrees today, so it was hot. It was super hot. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. Bonds, thank you for the raid. What were you all streaming? What was happening on Bonzinator's channel? We are back with another The Heroes of Gloomhaven, a series where I bring board game content creators from all over to join me for a scenario of Gloomhaven, to join me in my quest for, I don't know, to stop the gloom. Because I am very new still to Gloomhaven. I've only been playing it for about 4 or 5 months probably at this point, versus the people who have been playing this for years now are like masters at the game. And I'm still learning it, and I wanted to play it with my friends group here, but you know, even better, just game with everybody out there and just to learn new strategies and maybe teach a couple strategies to somebody, or just, I don't know. It's really cool because I've had so many guests on this stream. It's been a lot of fun just kind of meeting new people, getting to game with people for the first time, gaming with friends that I've met over the years of streaming. So it's been a blast. It's been a real blast. I know this is weird. I have like a bottle of water and I have my mug, but I'm not going to use my mug tonight. It's a prop because I've already found gnats flying in it. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not going to drink out of that. Not tonight. So we're gonna do bottled water tonight. I know it's not as thematic, but I don't want to drink a bug. That doesn't sound very fun. Anyways, so gang, I'm glad you're all here. We have a very exciting episode tonight with my guest tonight. You have seen many of his works on Twitter, which I guess do we still call it Twitter, or is it just called X? I don't know. Not only that, but like all over social media. He has an incredible eye for photography, and just it's just incredible the amount of talent my guest has today. And I'm so happy to have him here to game with us on Gloomhaven tonight. Everyone, please give a very warm welcome to my guest, Tim Chuon, over here. Hello, Tim. What is going on? Oh, let's switch over here. Hey, Tim.
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Thanks for having me, Matt.
Yeah.
Super excited to be here.
Thank you for being here. It's been like, it's amazing having you here at the tavern. Your first trip at the tavern, which is amazing.
Yes.
It's
yes,
so
my first trip at the tavern. I'm so excited.
Yeah. Oh, real quick.
Although I am a little nervous.
Uh-oh. Why is that?
Because we are at scenario, what is it? 48. I'm gonna look so bad fighting a boss.
But
right
you know
now.
what? It's fine
no
because it's like, you know, I've had some of these scenarios, like some of the most difficult scenarios are like in the teens or something crazy. So I guess it really doesn't matter. I've had some like really easy scenarios at like 90. And you know, a couple, I guess it's like the numbers like really doesn't matter. So you're actually might be in pretty good hands. And the good thing is you got some, we have some very high level characters that we're gaming with. So We should be in very good
Nice.
shape. Yeah, should be very, very good.
They sound pretty epic too.
They are. I think
sound
we are
crazy.
gaming with two of the most popular characters in Gloomhaven. The Doomstalker and the Plague Herald are one of the two most popular characters that people talk about all the time. So, and they are pretty great when you see their abilities, when you kind of like move these characters around the board. It's pretty amazing. I want to give a quick shout out to Colorfly for buying another drink. Thank you, Colorfly, so much. I appreciate you, and I miss gaming with you, my friend. So it's great. I really want to drink out of my mug, but every time I look down at it, there's always a gnat flying in there, and I'm like, I don't want to drink bugs tonight. So
Fresh protein though, man.
I know.
Fresh
Well,
protein.
that's what they say, but that doesn't mean I want to eat it. Yeah, so we're just doing bottles tonight. Tim, so give us a little everyone knows who you are, what you do at this point, seeing all your works on Twitter and social media and everything, and all the amazing photography that you just do for like board games is just really epic. It's pretty great. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny because like how it is, especially being working in the industry too. But it's fun. I am a board game photographer and videographer. I make commercials and take pictures of board games. Simple as that. I actually did do a commercial for Frosthaven 2, which was really, really fun. I think that was one of my most difficult projects this year, but it was like very rewarding once I saw once like the results and everything came out from that. So that was a ton of work. I think that was my most difficult project for sure this year so far. But it was fun.
So impressive, gang. We have a link in chat for everyone to go to, take you to Tim's website, to Tim's YouTube channel. Go and give him a follow, check him out, check out his works. It's incredible. The Frosthaven one was so great. When I saw that, I was just blown away by it. It's so well shot and just well edited. And you were using like a bunch of really cool techniques shooting with that shoot as well. With the 3D, just giving like perspective to like a lot of the elements in that video, and the fact that it's like practical is really impressive. Like, where are these like techniques that you just kind of came up with when you were like putting the board game together? Did you have like some influences that you were like, oh, I know this I learned this technique? Or tell us about that shoot. That shoot is really awesome.
Oh, thank you. So a lot of my influences are from like travel filmmakers. And the thing is, when you're traveling, like everything that you shoot looks amazing, like because you're sightseeing, right? But I really loved the transitions that they do, and I always thought about like, well, how do I do that to cardboard? That's very, very difficult. So I guess I somehow managed to just figure out how to translate some of the cool transitions and like storytelling elements. Because what's easy about board games, at least, is that the video always has a script because you're setting up the game. That's like your beginning, and the very end is when the whole game is set up. And that's like kind of general idea that I take with every single game, because like you start off with just the box, this is a board game, and then you go with like, this is how the game is set up, and then it progresses and it shows like the mechanics of the game, especially with Frosthaven. It shows like the different scenarios, all the characters you can unlock, a lot of hidden things, they have a lot of snow elements, and then you finish off with like the hero shot showing every single. I think it took half a day for me to set up that final shot for like 5 seconds, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, it's really cool because I was watching like one of your like behind the scenes videos of like your videography and photography and stuff like that, and I remember like one of them where you're setting up and you're just explaining of like how important it is to set up things just properly, very neat on the board and everything. And I'm just like watching this like I know exactly what it is. It's like it's so important just to put. It's like we're not just like throwing Gloomhaven on the table, everything's like very neatly placed and the placement's all perfect and everything. And I was like, oh yeah, I know exactly what Tim is feeling right now. It's like putting this stuff together. It's important, everyone. It's like
it is. They're all layers. They're all individual layers.
Absolutely. And because you edit, like, what do you edit on? Like, is there a particular program that you like? Do you run multiple programs when you're editing, or from editor to editor?
Yeah, Yeah, which is making me nervous. Now I'm sweating to see what you
Let me,
think.
yes,
But
now
I
I will
use DaVinci
critique
Resolve.
what you're using as an editor. No.
I wanted to make this video about like why people shouldn't use Adobe Premiere, but that's because I'm using DaVinci Resolve right now. So
A lot of
that's my
people,
go-to.
use DaVinci Resolve. Yeah, so it's very powerful.
What about you?
Well, when I'm at home, I use personal projects. I use Premiere, and that's only because I had Premiere Creative Suite too back when it was like still serial number based. Now it's like, you know, license based. So if you want to do any of the current Premiere stuff, you got to pay the monthly license for it. But I kind of got lucky, and I'm still able to use my older Creative Suite Adobe products. So I still have After Effects and,
Yeah.
you know, Premiere and Photoshop and Illustrator and all that stuff still. And I'm worried, like, if I update my OS, that's not going to work anymore. So I'm like trapped in I'm trapped in this weird like decade where it's like I cannot update my computer or else I lose like everything. So that's kind of my Adobe side. But when I'm like on the job, like when I'm like working on like Strange New Worlds or something, it's all Avid. Like everything's kind of Avid in television. And that's mostly because like editors need to like share programs. Like we all like, you know, I can hop into a project and kind of tinker around with it while the editor is also in a project. And so we can just, the project is always changing, you know, versus like Premiere, another program where it's like you have to have different projects or somebody has to close out the project and you jump into it or something like that. So that's kind of the strength of Avid. But you don't really use it for like personal projects or anything other than like you only use it like when you work with teams. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I do. But yeah, if I'm ever doing like a project where it's just me as like the editor, yeah, I just use Premiere. And you know, they cut a lot of films on Premiere too. So it used to be Final Cut until Final Cut kind of like really kind of, you know, fell off the rails. But yeah, now it's just kind of Premiere. So it's pretty great.
Yeah. That's funny because the thing is like Premiere, I loved Premiere when I used it for a couple years, but then ever since I switched to DaVinci Resolve, I just like, wow, like I guess it saves a lot of time. And like the monthly fees that you're talking about, you know, like I still use a lot of the suite, which is why I still have both. But yeah, it's hard for me to go back to Premiere now.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
I'm spoiled now.
They have like a free version of Avid. It's called Avid First, but it's like incredibly stripped down. I mean, there's like they took out like 75% of the features that Avid normally has, and I'm like, oh, this is really bad. It's almost to the point where it's like I can't even use it. I might as well be using like iMovie or something. It's really, really terrible.
Oh, that bad?
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. And they were, I don't know why, but I tried to take like an actual Avid Premiere and bring in like bins and sequences and stuff like that, and it won't even do that. It was like, first can't do this, and I was like, well, that's dumb. You can't even bring in a timeline from somewhere. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, it's fun stuff. We have a couple things in chat. Tim's videos are so good, it's stupid. And I love that he also makes videos to help others be better. That's true, Tim. That's the one thing I love. You know, you kind of, you know, show these techniques, you know, because a lot of these people, like, that's the one thing with like industry work. It's like, and techniques is like nobody really knows how to do this stuff unless you're like on the job, and very rarely do you see like videos actually explain how to do a certain, you know, workflow or a procedure or something like that, or technique. And it's really great that you're doing that, helping people just, you know, become better artists, because it's hard, and it's really tough, like learning from a book, because, you know, they get outdated so quickly because the software just moves, it just updates so fast. You know, it's like I bought a book 5 years ago, and it's like, oh yeah, we don't use any of those workflows anymore. It's insane. And it's
like next month, right?
Yeah, and it's like if you try and use those books that are obsolete, it actually slows you down more now. It's kind of crazy. So it's some wild stuff. We also have Matt. I just binged all of Strange New Worlds in the last few days. Yes, board game brain, nice. I was thinking of how proud you must be. Honestly, it's amazing. Actually, I think, you know, and, you know, Tim, I think you feel that too. It's like every time we release some kind of finished project, how it just feels so great, you know, just looking back on that and being like, wow, God, that was really awesome putting that together. And looking back at the timeline, I saw a picture of one of your timelines and it was just completely expanded, and it just looks like a rainbow of clips, and you're just thinking, gosh, that's so that's my favorite thing to do, is just to take a timeline of something and just show all, and you just see it just looks like just a bunch of little bars of colors, and it's just it's a beautiful sight.
Yeah.
It really is.
I would love to see your timelines too. Like if you can like post them down the line, that'd be so much fun to see.
I think I
sometimes
posted
them
one. I posted one. It wasn't like Strange New Worlds, but I posted like one when I was on a show, and you'd never be able to tell what show it was on, but you just see it and it just looks like madness, and you're just like, but it's actually not. It's actually not that crazy. Like timelines for television aren't really that crazy, because we really only use at the most like maybe 2 tracks editing. Maybe 3 if we're doing like some compositing work in the timeline, and then the soundtracks. The soundtracks are usually the ones that are most, because we got like dialogue, we got sound effects and music. So those are the ones that look insane. But like the picture, yeah, it's just like 2 tracks. It's like really nothing. It's kind of wild. So,
yeah.
But I think
that'd be fun to see.
I think it's like personal, like when people do like their own projects, it's a lot more, because they're doing like compositing in the timeline, they're doing like titles in the timeline, and in like shows, it's like we have a house that does titles for us, we have a VFX department that does VFX shots, those, so it's like it's kind of like stripped down a lot of times. It doesn't look as impressive unless it's like unless the show's doing a particular workflow. It's kind of interesting. But I love it. I love your timeline. It was great. It's on your Twitter account, which is really fun to see.
Yeah, I like look back at it sometimes and I get so much anxiety. I'm like, wow.
I know. It's like, yeah. It's okay. We work in layers, so it's not so stressful. It's like,
right. Exactly. It starts off with just 1 or 2,
and
then it just
blows
becomes
up.
added on.
Oh, it's like an explosion. It's truly amazing. So let's talk about Gloomhaven. So have you played Gloomhaven, or did you just jump right into Frosthaven?
I've only played like the first 2 chapters of Gloomhaven digital, and then I got my butt kicked.
One of the hardest levels. I feel like those 2 scenarios are in the top 10 hardest scenarios in Gloomhaven. So.
Oh, okay. So I don't feel too bad then.
No. The Black Barrow it's one of the hardest, because it's interesting, because this game plays so much different than your typical dungeon crawler, that it's like you have to really learn like not only the character that you're playing, but like the rhythm of the game, because the game plays so uniquely that it's like a lot of people don't realize, well, if I run out of cards, I'm dead, or I can only do these 2 things on my turn, and they're 2 very specific things that you can do on your turn, so it's very interesting, like learning. It has a very difficult learning curve for the opening, but what was interesting is the further you get into this game and build up your characters, get gear and stuff like that, the game gets like much easier until you get to like a scenario that's very difficult. So it's just like in design, it's just very difficult. But generally, like, I mean, I think I've gone through about maybe 39 scenarios probably at this point, and they do get easier. But yeah, you do have those ones that are just like, those side quest ones are usually the ones that are like, oh yeah, this is tough. I think I played one scenario, it took like 7 tries to win. And I was thinking, oh my god.
Wow.
And
wait, how many are there in the base game? Like 100?
I think there's like 90. It's like 95. Hold on, I got the scenario book in front of me. I want to say it's like 95. Let's see real fast. Now it's 95. Now Gloomhaven 2nd edition is supposed to have like 100 plus. I don't know how much, but I think they definitely pushed 100 for Gloomhaven 2, because they're completely like, they're redoing the narrative, and they're just changing a lot of scenarios, adding a lot of scenarios. So it's gonna be pretty exciting to see what they're gonna bring to this game for the 2nd edition. So yeah, but you played Frosthaven, which is really fun, because that game is even more complex than Gloomhaven. From what I hear, I've yet to play it, so that's still one. What was your experience with Frosthaven? Did you find it more difficult than Gloomhaven, or about the same?
I mean, I didn't get too far either. I literally played only 2 chapters of Frosthaven 2, but I still felt like, for some reason, I still felt like Gloomhaven was harder.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a tough game. It's a very, very tough game. Well, this is really cool. Well, so you have decided to play the Doomstalker. So you might have an easy time with this character. This character is maxed out at level 9. Has a ton of gear, and a very, very powerful character that I had set up for you. So we should have hopefully a breeze maybe with this level. Who knows? We are fighting a boss apparently, because I pulled out. I don't know what the story is. All I know is we're fighting a boss, which is kind of interesting. It should be a lot of fun, maybe, hopefully. So but yeah, so are you ready to dive into this game?
I am ready.
All right, Tim, here we go, everyone. We're jumping in to scenario 48, Shadow Weald. All right, so here we are, and I have to change the camera so that Tim can see everything that's happening. So Tim, you should be able to see the board and all that, and all of its glory.
Yep, I see it.
And then so here's your amazing Doomstalker character. We are playing scenario 48. It's a small map. It's only two rooms, which is kind of nice. You know, we got a little bit of this side, and then we have this side over here. So nothing insane over on this map, but there are a lot of monsters on this board. There's at least 6 monsters to begin with. Actually, no, make that 7. There's one elite hanging up there, and we're gonna have a boss apparently somewhere. He's not on the board when I set him up, so I'm not really sure how this is happening. So
oh, he pops up.
He apparently pops up. Yeah, and that's probably why we have the A, B, C. That we pretty much have the alphabet on the screen here, or on the board. Those might be spawn points. So we'll kind of see what happens. So we got a lot of excitement in chat. We got Eric acting out. Let's go, yeah! And how many scenarios are in the game? If anyone knows, there's 95 scenarios in the first Gloomhaven game. We actually just looked it up. It's like about 2 minutes ago. Now, what's gonna happen? Because Tim needs cards to see what is going on. Tim has a spreadsheet that I made for my guests who don't have a copy of Gloomhaven, and Tim has picked the Doomstalker. So Tim, how this spreadsheet works, real quick. First off, the Doomstalker gets 12 cards in their hand or deck, and the cards that you want, you can just click on this check mark boxes right here for the cards that you want to pick.
Whoa.
And then what's going to happen when you play the game, let's just say these are some of the cards that you got. If you want to play like these 2 cards, just say play. This will kind of mark which cards you pick, so you don't get lost in the shuffle when you're picking cards. And then when you're done with the card, because like, in Gloomhaven, you always either lose or discard cards depending on what type of cards they are. When you discard those 2 cards, you just click on the discard and they'll get redded out, and that way you know that these cards are discarded. If you ever lose a card in the game, there's a box over here called Lost. You can check on those, and those will completely like black out these cells, so you don't have to get confused and get tripped up in the cards that you got. And we'll just kind of shut
this is
off.
such a cool sheet, dude.
Hey, thanks, man. You know what's really funny? On TV shows, like, I was on the show The Good Place, and I was the VFX editor on that show, and we made this is kind of my VFX spreadsheet on The Good Place, and I kind of cannibalized it to turn it into this. And I was like, I need something to make really fast, and I was like, oh, I'll just use The Good Place VFX cell sheet. And so this is kind
This
of
is so
what it's
top
like.
tier.
It
I
is
love
really
it. I
fun.
love how it changes colors and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Now you will notice that some of the cards have red on them. These are cards that are they have a lose ability. So if you do play this top action that's in red, you will lose that card at the end of the round. And then there's the cards that don't have the red. That means they just get discarded, just to kind of give you an idea of what's here. And yeah, so you have 12 cards that you can pick. Let's go over your items real fast, because you do have some really cool gear here. For a helmet, you have this empowering talisman. During your turn, you can refresh one of your consumed items. So these are all your consumed items down here. Pretty much all the items in Gloomhaven get consumed, but this gives you the option where if you do consume something, you can bring it back, and then you just kind of burn your talisman. So it's kind of a nice way to reuse one of your items, which is really great.
Oh, nice.
Board Game Breeze says, "How do you use this for VFX?" Well, the Good Place VFX sheet was slightly different, but a lot of the conditions and the behaviors are a little similar to how the checkboxes work, and that's kind of what I stole from that. But it's okay. The show's over, so it's okay. It's okay to use that. It's like the show's done. We have a cool Drake scale armor. It's great armor. You cannot be you're immune to poison and wounds, so you can't get wounded or poisoned, which is great. You also have the boots of dashing, which I like to call the dashing boots. You just basically your movement, you get +3 movement to a single turn, which is really fun. And don't worry about trying to memorize this stuff. If you ever forget, just let me know. If you see anything in your items that you just kind of want to get a refresher on, just let me know. I'll tell you what it is. This is exhaustible, so it exhausts. So if you do a long rest, it will refresh when you do that, which is great. We have a piercing bow, which is actually going to be super helpful in this scenario because we have forest imps that have shields. This will pretty much ignore all shield values for your entire attack, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty great. Unfortunately, you can only use it once in this game, which is a bummer. As far as items go, you have a ton of items. You have a stun potion that can add a stun to your attack. You have a steel ring that'll give you a shield of 4 if somebody attacks you. This is probably going to be the most important one for your character, the Ring of Haste. At the end of your turn, you can play one card from your hand, immediately perform the bottom action of that card. So essentially, it's like playing a second bottom action. And so it's like
So
at the
are we just gonna like one-shot the boss at this point because there's so many good items?
they're really good. They're really good. I don't know. Bosses are pretty tough, so we'll kind of see what happens. Oh, Zach's World, thank you so much. This green screen setup is excellent. Thank you, my friend. I try and make it as easy to the viewer and my guests as possible. So they just sit back and play a game. That is a great card though, Tim. Ring of Haste, super powerful, and the fact that you have empowering talisman means that you could use it again, which is great. The only catch is it has to be at the end of your turn. So yeah, the order of how it's played is pretty important. You could get accidentally tripped up on it, which that's happened to me a couple times. And then we have like 2 standard potions here. We have a major power potion, which means you get to add +2 to your attacks, and then a minor stamina potion. This has been slightly nerfed. We're kind of going with the nerfed rule. Normally you pick up 2 cards from your discard pile, but they made it so that you only grab 1 card from your discard pile. So it's not as powerful, but these stamina cards were pretty OP to begin with. So I can understand why they're not here. But before and like I said, don't worry about memorizing this stuff. If you forget, just let me know. If you see something that looks interesting, I'll just tell you what it is. So it should be pretty great.
Sounds good.
Meg says, how are you this far into Gloomhaven after only 16 sessions. Oh no, I played way more than 16 sessions. Tim is just my 16th guest. So, when I'm offline for this game, I play it solo, or sometimes I'll do a stream, a solo stream. All right, so here we go. Because we are leaving from Gloomhaven, and I will tell you, while we were in Gloomhaven, I blessed us both, which means there's 2 ×2 cards in our modifier decks. So,
ooh,
yeah,
nice.
so
okay.
we technically have 3 ×2s in these things, so it should be pretty great. Bonds just got off the phone. Welcome back, Bonds. How are you? Thank you for the raid.
Hi, Bonds.
And now, because we are in Gloomhaven, we have to do the notorious road card, which is a bummer. But what I like to do with the road cards, I like to let my guests decide what path we're going to take with this. So let's see what road event we're going to get. Heading down the main road, you see an odd-looking wagon in front of you. It is covered in metal bars, and a number of ragged men in chains walk behind it. On either side of the wagon, you see the city guards on horseback, keeping a watchful eye on everything. You get closer, and one of the guards calls out to you. "Keep your distance. We are transporting dangerous criminals." A moment later, one of the prisoners in the back slips out of the manacles and begins to sprint full speed into the tall grass. We can either help the guards catch the escaping man or interfere with the guards to help the man escape. Tim, I'm leaving this choice up to you, my friend.
Oh, are you sure you want to leave the choice up to me? Because I always choose the worst choice.
Hey, look, this is here's the thing. I already backed Gloomhaven 2. So when Gloomhaven 2nd edition comes out, I'm just going to play all this stuff again anyway. So it's fine. You know, it's all good. Pick whatever you want, my friend.
All right. Then we shall go with option B.
Option B. That's the one I would have gone with too. I don't like what they're saying here. I don't know why they're being jerks. So option B.
Yeah, exactly.
Criminals deserve freedom as much as the next man. While the guards are distracted by the one escapee, you rush to the wagon and release the others. Chaos erupts as the prisoners scatter in every direction. Many manage to escape, and you find a mysterious gift of thanks waiting on your doorstep when you return to Gloomhaven. We lose 2 reputation. But if our reputation is less than -9, gain 1 collective major power potion. You're going to think this is pretty funny, but our our reputation, my reputation in this game is 20. So
wow,
we were saints until now. Until Tim...
Until Tim joined, we definitely weren't saints anymore. All right.
No, it's all good. We don't need any more reputation anyways. I'm looking at the top. It already looked like we would have gained 1 reputation, and we don't need any more reputation, so we're fine.
Okay.
We already unlocked whatever maxes out at reputation 20, so this is good. But I'm actually kind of, I mean, hey, look, 1 major power potion. Hey, look, you already got one. You got one right there. So you're good. You don't even need it.
You're right.
So, all right, so that card's trashed. It's gone. It's actually really good. That was actually a nice one, because there's some mean road cards in here where it's like everyone is stunned, everyone loses a card or loses a hit point or something like that. So,
oh wow, that's tough.
Yeah, so
what the heck?
we got hit with an easy one here. All right, Matt, do I have a 3D printer? I don't. I don't even know what I would do with it, honestly. I'd probably make like the worst things ever. Just like they would just be just horrible prints, probably. Tim, not a saint, confirmed. That's Meeple Conrad's headline.
Hey, Meeple. Oh, he knows. He knows that definitely not.
Oh, nice. Great. So I guess let's figure out what's going on with this story here. All right, so our requirements is we needed to have Redthorn's aid. Now, basically, the scenario I played before this was the slave pens, which I've rescued this character from the slave pens. His name is Redthorn, and thank God you did not play the slave pens, because I had to play that 3 times. It was so difficult. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad I did not have Tim play this, or he would probably like never play Gloomhaven again. It's really like, this is way too hard to play. All right. Oh, the legend says, Tim saved all the prisoners, and now they invite him to a board game night in Gloomhaven.
Yes, that is the plan, Legends. That is the plan.
That's the plan. All right, so let's see what happens. Our goal is to kill the Dark Rider. The Dark Rider. Oh, that's like a name out of like the Mad Max movies or something. All right, so here we go. Redthorn leads you deep into the Dagger Forest. The brush grows thick, and twisted passages through the wild foliage leaves you entirely confused. All the brambles and thickets and thorns start to look depressingly the same. Often, the way seems completely blocked, but somehow, the orchard finds a way through. Eventually, a fine gray mist begins to permeate your surroundings, and you come across a dismal, dead clearing. Redthorn whispers, "This was once the heart of the forest, unreachable by any normal means, safe and perfect. And then it came. Now this place houses nothing but horrors and nightmares. The orchard looks down at the black earth. Truly, this place terrifies me. Whatever creatures haunt these shadows, I cannot help you fight them. But if you survive, I will show you the way back." As Redthorn disappears into the mist, you begin to see other forms moving at the edge of your vision. And then you hear the hoofbeats like terrible thunder rolling through the streets. The sound gets closer and closer until the ground beneath your feet trembles and the tremors start to approach. Oh God. And that is the Dark Rider, wow. Everyone. So I love how this character that we just saved in the last scenario just kind of like, I don't know, like Homer Simpson's like out just into the mist, just kind of just yeah, so thanks a lot. I wonder where that character went. Special rules. All characters start with Muddle as a scenario effect. Well, good news is we've been building up these characters and we are immune. We ignore negative scenario effects. So
nice.
We don't get any of that garbage. So these mists don't fade us
what
whatsoever.
have Muddle done though?
Muddle makes you disadvantage. You start with disadvantage. So that means you draw 2 cards and you have to play the worst of the 2.
Ouch. That sucks.
Yeah,
that would have sucked.
That would have sucked. That would have been really bad. All right, so here we go. Initially, the Dark Rider is not set up on the map. The Dark Rider is also removed from the map immediately after it performs any melee attack. If the Dark Rider is not present on the map at the start of its turn, it appears at one of the marked hexes or the closest unoccupied hex, and then carries out its actions. Starting with A, it appears in the order of A, B, C, D, E, F, and then back to A. And it looks like the boss special for the Dark Rider is... it looks like in between moving and attacking, the Dark Rider summons 1 normal forest imp for 2 characters. Wow. Okay. So, so it looks like they're going to be spawning some imps, which is not great. Oh, the Dark Rider. How fun. Yes. We'll see. But the good news is we don't have to destroy all the enemies in this game. All we need to do is kill the Dark Rider. And the Dark Rider, what's the Dark Rider's health? Let's look at that real fast. Okay, so the Dark Rider's health is 15 times the number of characters. So it's 30. So this is pretty doable. Daryl with 1 R says a monster spawning anything is not fun. This is very true because the forest imps.
Yeah.
So kind of like how the layout of this is the top line is how much health they have. We're pretty much fighting all normal monsters. There is 1 elite Harrower and Fester, but the top line is how much health they have. Second line is how much they move. Third line is how much they attack. And the fourth line is their range. And anything off to the side is like specials that they kind of have. Like the imps are kind of tricky because they have a shield of 2. And the Harrowers have retaliate. But the good news is we are ranged characters. So we're probably not going to be doing a lot of melee attacks, which is awesome. So we kind of don't have to worry about that retaliate, which is great.
Nice.
Yeah. Our one last thing that we're going to do is we have to pick our scenario goals. So, famous last words. All we need to do is to kill the Dark Rider. But Tim, how...
And he spawns at, so he's at location A right now?
He will be when he shows up. Yeah. So he will show up when we draw his initiative card. So we'll see what he does, which is kind of crazy. Hopefully, the good news is that he's only going to spawn an imp on his second special, which is nice. So it's not like he's spawning every turn. That'd be bonkers hard. So Tim, right now I'm going to give you 2 scenario effects cards. So I'm not going to look at the screen. I'm just going to flip these over. You just decide which ones you want to play. You can just say the right or the left one. And I'm just going to leave these up for chat. So I'm not going to be looking. And let me know if these are upside down or if you can read them or anything. And you just choose secretly which one you want. And then I'll do the same for you, chat, when it's my turn.
Okay. Okay. Do I tell you now?
No, you just... Well, yeah, you can tell me, like, the left or right one, whichever one you want. Just don't tell me what it is, because I'm not supposed to know. All right, is that the left one, I think?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right, I'll just... I can't see. Where is this? Okay, there it is. All right, so this is your scenario effect card. We'll put this one off to the side. And then chat. Now, Tim, if you can just turn your eyes so that you do not see what my cards are, since we're not supposed to see these. Chat, this is what I got. Okay. I think we're going to take this one because this seems very doable. All right. Thank you, Tim. And we are back. All right. So now let's start picking our abilities. So Tim, I'll just kind of let you go around. I mean, in general, it's always pretty great to just kind of take the top tier cards are pretty amazing. I will say number 9 is going to be great for my character. Level 9 is the Spitting Cobra. The Spitting Cobra is a summon that attacks with range, but it does poison. And what's cool about the Plague Herald is the Plague Herald uses a lot of poison. I can damage creatures that are already poisoned, or I can just kind of... It'll save me a turn to poison something if the Cobra's already poisoning them. So number 9's pretty great. Have you ever played this character before, or do you have any questions about this character? Because this character is a little bit more of an advanced character, but very fun to play.
Oh, no questions yet.
Nice.
But I haven't played this character yet.
Do you understand what the Dooms do? Did you look up this character at all, or do you know anything about this character? I can give you a quick rundown.
I don't know what the Dooms do.
So you're gonna see a lot of Dooms on the bottom action of this character, and basically, what a Doom does is you can pretty much mark, a monster. I'm just gonna put this up on screen for all to see. So you can doom any monster that's on the board. You don't have to have line of sight or anything. And you can doom bosses, you can doom elites, anything. And basically what you're doing is you're putting this doom on that monster, and until that doom is removed, you get the bonus for whatever that doom is. For this example, you get to add +2 to all your attacks targeting this enemy. And the only time a doom goes away is if another doom is played, or if the monster that had that doom dies. So if the monster dies, the doom goes away and the card gets discarded. Or if you play another doom, let's say you wanted to play let's say you were in a situation where you were fighting, where's this card? Let's say you were fighting one of the imps or something and they have shields, and you say, well, I want to take this off and I want to, my gosh, why can't I find the card I'm looking for? Here we go. I'm going to use this Doom. This Doom, you and all allies gain Pierce, which negates 2 shields for all your attacks targeting this enemy. So if you wanted to play this, then this Doom will go away, and now either the same enemy or a new enemy will get that new Doom. It's your choice.
Gotcha.
Not to Bonds, not to call you out, but do you even know what you're doing?
Yes, I do, Bonds. Okay, I just had to ask one question. That was it. What is
Just
the Doom?
quoting it like I was saying that. All right, so there is a very interesting card that I unlocked for level 8 that I'll bring to your attention. This, I don't know what your thoughts are on this card, and this is interesting because I don't know how this card is going to work on a scenario like this, but this is Rising Momentum. The bottom Doom, to give you a quick clarification on what this card does is, let's say we play this. Let's say you doomed an imp, right? So now you're going to get Pierce on that monster. And then you add this one, which is the bottom Rising Momentum. If this enemy dies within a range of 2 of another enemy, you transfer this Doom. Oh, dang.
Oh, my favorite animation.
We got another raid from Rolling with Rock with 11 viewers. Rock! And viewers, welcome. The Silver Metal Tavern. What is going on, Rock? How are you? Welcome, Raiders, back to the Silver Metal Tavern. Rock, how have you been, my friend? I have not seen you for a hot minute. I miss your face. So I wish I was at Gen Con so I could have met up with you, my friend. We got a raid. Crystal Dax, hello. Hello. Welcome, everyone, to the Heroes of Gloomhaven, where I bring content creators from all over to join me for a scenario of Gloomhaven. And this episode, we have Tim Chuon, who is amazing videographer, photographer for board games. If you haven't seen his works, there's a link in chat. You can check out, go to his site, go to his YouTube page, check out his stuff. It is really incredible. The work, Tim, seriously, the work you do in the board game industry is really great. And we appreciate everything you do because you make games look really good. Like really, really good. All right, so we're jumping back to this crazy game. Oh, sorry, Tim, I was talking about what this card does. So basically, if you kill this forest imp that has this Doom token, instead of the Doom getting discarded, it'll bounce to another monster within a range of 2. So it's kind of like a skipping, it's like a jumping, skipping Doom token. It kind of goes around. But it has to be within a range of 2 or else it don't work. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotta get close.
Yeah. Gotta get close. All right. Let's see. So yeah, those are probably like the biggest cards. And then anything else is just kind of like, you know, whatever, like I said, I think the top, the higher tier cards are usually pretty strong to have. Like 9's great with the Cobra, 8's great if you want to be like skipping Dooms around. 7's nice with the bottom attack because it'll give you a +3 to your attack for like if any enemies are doomed. It kind of just gives you that bonus. And it's kind of an insta kill if you have if you're attacking a monster and their remaining health is 2 or less, you just immediately kill them. And
wow.
Which is kind of crazy. That works on bosses too. which is kind of wild.
What?
Yeah, it didn't say like any particular monster. It just says kill the target, and I was like, dang. 6 gives you the ability to turn invisible after an attack or a move. One thing I guess to be mindful of, I guess we probably don't have to be too mindful of movement in this scenario because we're not really traveling a lot on the board. So, I mean, it's a very small board, and I'm kind of thinking that, you know, if I'll just use like these little like damage markers here, if we put ourselves like here or here, we can basically, we would basically be in range to hit, where is it? Like here or here. We would basically be in range for this this Dark Rider that appears. Because a lot of our attacks have like at least a range of 3, sometimes a range of 5.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if he's going to be showing up at these spots, it's not like we're going to be like, we need a lot of mobility for this board. See, I don't think you need to be hung up too much on, you know, move cards. You're not really going to need like a move 5 or like a move with a jump or anything like that. I guess the only time you would want a high move if you want to try and, you know, snipe this treasure that's up there. But other than that, it's not like there's a lot of movement on here. But yeah, and then just kind of going back.
So do I pick my 12?
Oh yeah. So go ahead and just like pick your 12 that you want. Yeah, if you find something, just start check marking what you want, and then I'll grab the cards that you pick, because I'm going to be putting my cards together as well. But if you have any questions on any of the cards, let me know. Because this is the part in the game that can be open information, what we're bringing in. So, Dried Moss, hello. How are you, my friend? I love Meeple Conrad. Mod should never troll. Hilarious. I feel like Silver Metal Tavern is a good candidate for the next Fire and Ice award show. The Fire and Ice. Oh wait, that's the show you did. Is that the show you did?
Yeah.
Yeah, that show was shot so well. I don't know how you get the locations
in the Batcave.
In the Batcave. It's like, gang, chat. It's the Batcave. It's amazing. It was really funny when I was watching it. I was like, dang, this looks like they shot in the Batcave. How did you get in that location? It's like, I don't even know where the Batcave is. But it was great. It was really cool.
Yeah, somehow it was we found in LA, because like there's I don't know if you heard of Peer Space, but it's just like a place where you could just like rent venues for a bit. And then I saw it on there. I was like, oh my god, we have to have it for this show.
It was a great pick. It was really great. It just looked so cool. It was just so
the color grading wasn't.
What's that?
The color grading in that venue though was insanely bad, because it actually casted a purple shadow on all of our skin tones. So we had to I had to color correct it to insane level.
Oh no. Oh wow. Hey, but you know what? You're using DaVinci Resolve, and Resolve has a great color it has a great coloring tool in there, so it was pretty great. That video was very hot. Yeah, you have a lot of like great locations, and you know, you did that like shoot out in the desert too, which is really awesome. Was it like 1,000 degrees when you were?
Yeah, thanks. Actually, it was really cold one day. It was like in the 40s. Everyone was like, there was actually a frozen pond right next to us. And the day after we went, which was like a month later, it was like 100 something degrees.
Oh my gosh.
Juan was there too. So.
Yeah, I remember her in the photos. It was so fun. All right. So, yeah, like I said, if you have
the funny thing is we're actually going to be shooting out in a farm tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our next big shoot tomorrow is going to be at a farm in Temecula somewhere.
Are there going to be animals in your video? That would be great. You don't have to say it. You don't have to say anything.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get some horses in there, but it wouldn't really match the theme, because like I don't think there are any animals in the game.
Well, you should get some horses because apparently, according to Anson Mount on Strange New Worlds, horses are some of the best actors on set when you have animals on set. And I kind of
That's amazing.
kind of agree. I kind of agree with that statement. One, two, all right, so I need 2 more cards, and I'll let you know what fun cards I got going on here. The only tough thing about your character, I would pay money to hear Anson talk about horses or anything really. Yeah, seriously, Crystal. I would too. He's pretty amazing. He has a podcast, which is really fun. So the only negative thing with your character is your character doesn't heal very often, Tim. But there is one card that can heal you, but it's tricky because it only heals you when you kill an enemy. It's like a Doom that heals you when you kill, but it's not very good. I do have the ability to heal. I have a heal 2 at a range of 3, and I can target 2, so I can target myself as well. So I'm definitely bringing that into the battle. But like I said, because we have forest imps in this level, the Doom with the Pierce 2 is going to be very, very handy. I think that one is Expose. That one's going to be a good friend of yours.
Sweet. Okay, I'm bringing that one. I think I marked all my 12, if you can see it.
Okay, great. Let's see, how many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, so I have my 11, which is good. And let's see what you got here. Okay. Cool. Oh, I did go the right way. No? Sorry, I'm just chatting with myself here. All right, so what do we got? We have Race to the Grave. Let's see if I can find all these cards real fast. Race to the Grave. And Swift Trickery, another great card. Swift Trickery. That one's great because it's going to wound. So that means at the start of of that monster's turn, they're going to take a damage. You have Multi-Prong Assault. Where are you, Multi-Prong Assault?
Okay.
Let's see here. Why can't I find you? Back. Oh, here we go. This is a fun one. I like this one. Multi-Prong Assault. It's a good attack card. Unfortunately, it's a burn, but it has a really nice bottom action, which is great. Rain of Arrows. I'm curious to see how Rain of Arrows. I was just thinking the same thing. I was thinking, Rain of Arrows would be a really good card, I think, for this scenario, for the top, because you can, once an enemy dies, we can target more enemies, and it does a +2 to all your attacks, which is really great.
Sounds crazy.
Yeah, Frightening Curse. Frightening Curse. What's interesting about Frightening Curse is the top action of Frightening Curse is basically the bottom action of Rising Momentum. But this one burns and Rising Momentum doesn't. The bottom action is when this enemy dies, force all enemies adjacent to 1 hex in which it died to perform a move action where you control the move. So that should be interesting. If you're using that card for the top action, I would say just keep Rising Momentum instead, because it's like an upgraded version of this card, unless you're going to use the bottom action for it.
Oh, okay.
But I'll let you decide if you want to keep that card or look for something else. Let's see what else we've got. Crippling Noose and Felling Swoop. Crippling Noose. And Felling Swoop. Crippling Noose. Create 1 stun damage trap, and also says this enemy's attack, move, and range is all reduced by 1. So basically, you're like kind of lowering that character's ability to do a lot of stuff. Felling Swoop. We have when this enemy dies, move to its hex in which it died. Your summon has flying, and it does an attack 3. Let's see, what else do we have? Vital charge. Vital charge. A word on vital charge. You probably don't need this card because I can heal you. So we'll be in range. Yeah, you probably won't need that one because I'll take care of the healing for you. Because whenever I heal myself, I'll be healing you as well. Let's see.
Can I switch that with Impending End then?
Yeah, absolutely. Impending End is a great card. Impending End is so good. And let's see. The hunt begins. The hunt begins. So the hunt begins. It summons a vicious jackal. So it has like another summon, and then all summon allies add +2 to their attacks. Okay. Cool stuff. So it looks like you're kind of like building a summon deck. Which
everything thought summon, it looked cool.
It would be really fun, like having like a bunch of like summons all over the place, just attacking everything. Because honestly, we do have a lot of monsters on the board. Is the Doomstalker ever gonna get retired? As soon as I start seeing cultists and bandits, I need to kill 10 cultists and bandits to retire this character. All right. Let's see. Expose is, yeah, that card's pretty solid. Expose is pretty cool because it's gonna the pierce is gonna be the strongest part of this card. Rising momentum is very good if we're gonna be skipping Doom tokens around. And Predator and Prey. Yes, the Spitting Cobra. So a quick word on all these summons, because it seems like you're building a summon deck, which is really fun. But just remember, when a summon dies, you will lose that card. So keep in mind, like, and if you lose all your, I mean, the good thing about the Doomstalker is they start with 12, and 12 is a very high number for a hand limit. So you could easily burn 2 cards and you won't have to worry about it. So, but just keep an eye on those, because you could probably run out of cards very quickly if you lose too many cards too fast. So if you are going to bring up summons, try and keep them alive. But what's cool is I can heal them. I can heal them, which is good. So I will try and heal them as much as I can. What beverage is in the tankard today? Gnats. We already discussed this earlier. There's a lot of bugs flying around because it was 100 degrees today and the tavern was 90 degrees. So it was really hot. So there's all these bugs like flying around in here. Oh my. Yeah, so I'm not drinking out of the tankard. Did you find a replacement for Vital Charge?
I think that one I replaced with Impending End.
Impending End?
Did I
not? Maybe that's what it was. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You need one more card to pick. But let's see what you got left over that I'll show you 3 cards that are actually, there's Invisible's gonna be, this one's a great card, but it's kind of like a greedy card because if you turn invisible, that means everybody's going to be attacking me. And I'm a bit of a squishy character, so I could probably die pretty quick. Like, you have 20 health. I only have 12. So,
wow.
But For a final card, these are excellent choices. This one is Solid Bow, which is a very, very
Solid bow.
good card. It's
Yes.
solid. It's solid. And it also has a wound attached to it. This one's really cool, too, not only because of its ability, but because it has a very high initiative, and this character moves very quickly. It's an attack 2 with a range of 4, but if the target is doomed, it becomes an attack +3. So it's basically a 5 attack. So you're doing 5 damage to a doomed target. And then finally, you have Fresh Kill. If you attack an undamaged monster, that's 4 damage. It's basically a 2 attack with a +2 on somebody that's undamaged.
Ooh,
It's good at the start, but it kind of slowly becomes. The only kind of problem with this card is very slow. It's a 65 initiative, so Press the Attack is a much better card. But I'll leave that up to you. These are some kind of extra choices. These are probably like some good solid.
Let's do
choices.
Press the Attack.
Press the Attack. Yeah, Press the Attack's pretty great. Because what's kind of interesting, I was kind of thinking, Tim, at some point, because we can doom bosses, when this boss jumps out, we could just doom the boss, and the doom just constantly just runs around, just constantly doomed. Or we can doom the boss later, and what's great is when you doom the boss later, you could do Press the Attack on that monster or on that boss, and we'll do like massive damage on it. But we'll see. I don't know. There's a lot of cool things we can do. What's up, Justar? How's it going? Oh, Justar just bought a fine drink. Justar, thank you, my friend. Welcome back to the tavern. Thank you for buying a fine drink. What's the temperature in the tavern now? Does it cool down fast? Not really, because we started, it was 90 degrees in here, and now it's 86. So it is not that much cooler. All right. 5 damage with Press the Attack comes with doomed enemies. Did I miss that card applies Doom? No, it's just only for doomed enemies. It doesn't apply a Doom. It has Retaliate, which means if anybody attacks Tim, it has a range retaliate of 2, which is great. So they just take 2 true damage if Tim wanted to play the bottom of that action. All right. So Tim, just to kind of give you an idea of the cards that I'm playing, I'm going to be playing Rot Maggots, which I can poison enemies. I can also heal, which is great. I don't know if you know the backstory of the Plague Herald, but he's kind of like the Oogie Boogie of Gloomhaven. He's just this character comprised of bugs and insects. Kind of works with this like hive mind. It's really great. So yeah, the maggots will heal you. I have a Grasping Vermin, which I think is going to be really nice. I can immobilize monsters, just kind of keep them in their tracks, which will be great for like some melee characters like the Harrowing Infestor or something like that, or the Earth Demons especially.
And the imps, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the imps have range, so they have a range of 4, so it's going to be a little tricky with them. I do have Paralyzing Bite, where I can stun. This one's really cool. There's 2 cards that are going to be really great for poison, and this is where your Cobra is going to come into play really nicely. Virulent Strain. I can remove a poison from a monster, and that monster will suffer 3 damage. Or I can do Accelerated End, where all poison enemies suffer 1 damage. And if I burn like a dark, they do 2 damage. So the tops of those cards are pretty great. And
oh, wow. Okay.
This is where this character really excels. Crippling Curse. These are all the curse abilities that I can add to monsters. And curses are phenomenal because what I do is I add curse cards to their deck, which means they get a nullified damage if they draw that. I can add 10 curse cards maximum to their modifier deck, which is great. So I just have a ton of curse cards. Finally ending with Biting Gnats, which gives Muddle to an enemy, which is great because now they have to draw 2 cards and they have to play the worst card. And if the worst card's a nullify card, like a curse, then their attack just whiffs completely. So
We're so stacked for this scenario.
it's gonna be pretty great, but like I said, it's tricky because there's a lot of monsters on the board, and when it's their turn, you know, it's like we do two attacks, but there's gonna be 7 attacks coming our way, so it's gonna be a little crazy, but we'll see what happens. So let me quickly sort your sheet again, and then yeah. And then let's pick our cards. And what I'm gonna do, Tim, is when I have my cards picked, I'm just gonna lay my cards right here so that you know that I'm ready. And then you tell me which 2 cards you're playing and which card you're leading with, so I know initiative-wise who's going first and everything. Wilhelm with a prime. Thank you so much, Wilhelm, for that prime. Welcome back, my friend. I cheers with the tankard, but I'm going to drink from the bottle. Because I don't want to drink bugs. I know we said it's good protein, but I should be drinking bugs because I am the Plague Herald. No, I'm not drinking bugs because I don't want to harm my fellow insects that are kind of making me who I am today. So...
I like how one of your cards is actually like Summon Nance or something.
Yeah. This character is so cool. Unfortunately, the Plague Herald is not going to be around for a while because their retirement story is very easy. Basically, every time I make a donation at Gloomhaven, that contributes to their story, and I only have to do it 12 times, and I'm like already halfway through, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to lose this character, but the whole point of this series is to explore Gloomhaven. So, feel fortunate that you are able to witness this character. Nat 20.
At its prime.
Right? Almost at its prime. God, I can only imagine what this character is like at level 9. I want to know what the level 9 character is. All right, so let's see. All right, so we have some interesting characters here on the board. We have this elite Harrower, this infester that's up here. It does have a retaliate of 3, but it has a health of 19, which is kind of wild. These Earth Demons have a health of 15, and they have an attack of 4, so they pack a nasty punch. The Forest Imps are just kind of annoying. They have a health of 3, the Forest Imps, so they should be pretty easy to take down, but they do have shields. There's another one here, and there's one hiding behind this Earth Demon that's up there. So, just to kind of give you, excuse me, an idea what's on the board. And you know what I can do? I can kind of do like let me do like a quick zoom out of the whole board, which will be kind of nice, so you can see everything. Hopefully the focus will be good. There we go. So that'll give you the whole board. Try and adjust the focus.
Oh, that's so clean.
Yeah. Oh my God, I love this, Tim. I love this camera. Out of all the cameras I got for the tavern, this is my favorite camera. It's the coolest camera I think I've ever purchased. It's like this crazy like remote cam that has like a 20 times zoom, so you can get like microscopic into the game, which is pretty wild.
That's insane.
It's insane. Yeah, apparently they use these cameras for like during the pandemic, like for like events and mostly church events, so they could like zoom into like you know, all the services and stream them. And I think they were just getting rid of them after the pandemic because they really didn't need them anymore. I think they still use them for like concerts and, you know, something like Gen Con panels and stuff like that. But it's a great camera for board games.
Is it one of the Canon ones, like the Canon security looking cameras?
It's the JVC one, but it's not. There is a security one. That one kind of has like more of like a dome shape on the top. This one is. It looks really weird. I'll send you a link to it so you can check it out. It's a weird PTZ looking cam. But
oh, the PTZ. Okay, there you go.
Yeah. And now, Eric says, and now it's a camera for the Church of Gloomhaven. Right? Oh, this board just looks so gross. As far as like all the enemies that are on this board, I'm not excited. Let me see here. Sorry, I'm probably slowing things down a bit. Oh, Tim, where would you want to start? Actually, we can probably decide if we can play like Gloomhaven digital rules, where it's like once we reveal our cards, we can decide like where we're gonna start on one. Basically, you can start on 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 space for your character.
Oh, okay.
And let me pick my cards real fast. Sorry, I'm moving a little bit on the slow side. All right, so I think the Earth Demons are gonna be kind of annoying. Let's just kind of see what I got here. Okay, I'm gonna play this, and then.
Ooh, dried moss. Your comment about having pre-programmed movement angles. I would love to use robots to film with. That'd be so fun.
That would be really cool. Or like have like I remember like a decades ago they had like a drone cam, but it would kind of circle around you because you would have this sensor on you, so the drone would always be like 5 feet away from you. So what they would do is like somebody would be like riding a bike, and their drone camera would always be 5 feet away from them because the drone was like sensitive to where the sensor that you were wearing. So you could like hike or ride a bike or ride a motorcycle or whatever. That's probably dangerous, but as you were riding or walking or whatever, this drone would always maintain a 5 foot, 10 foot distance from you, but always targeting you. It was really interesting.
That's some crazy tech.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. All right, I should start. Sorry, I'm just looking real quick. Okay. I think I am. Oh God, my character moves. So my character is seriously the slowest character. No joke. Seriously, the slowest character in this game. This character does not move fast, so it's kind of rough with this character. All right. Okay, so I'm. Let's see. Sorry, my thing is I always get I always screw up the range of everything that I'm doing. So I'm always like, I pick a card and I'm like, all right, I'm ready to do this. Oh, my range is not great. So I screwed up the range. I think. All right, sorry. I'm finally picking my cards. So, okay. I'm good. Let me know what you got.
Okay. I chose mine too.
Okay.
I went with Race to the Grave and Rising Momentum.
Nice. Race to the Grave. Rising Momentum. There you are. Okay, cool. And I take it you were leading with Race to the Grave as your initiative card. Great. So you're starting with the 9. I'm gonna play Nightmare's Affliction. And so I don't know how fast these monsters go. I always forget. I never like keep track. But hopefully nobody moves faster than a 9. So let's see. Let's see what everyone's moving here. All right. So we got the Earth Demons. 87. We got the imps moving at 43. Oh, the boss is doing its special 1. And the Harrower Infester is moving at 16. Dang, speedy. Okay. Let's see. Where are you going? All right, so the Dark Rider is going to hop out here. There's a special of 1, which is just move +2 and attack 0. Okay, that's not terrible. What's scary about this Dark Rider it attacks 4 plus X, and X is the hexes moved. So if it moves like, yeah, if it moves like, what's its movement's 3. So, oh my God. So if it moves 3, then it's gonna attack for 7. So this guy's kind of crazy, actually. Really, really tough. The imps are gonna curse if they hit us, so they're gonna put curse cards in our deck, which is kind of annoying. And the earth demons, looks like the earth demon's gonna eat elements to generate plants. The Harrow Infestor is gonna heal. Wow, this is like kind of not a great start for us. Let's see. All right, so you go first, Tim. I need to put 1 element on the board. I forgot Earth was summoning green elements, and should probably get a couple other summons out for your character, depending on how many summons you release. All right. So looks like this boss is gonna hop over here at A. All right. Well, that's exciting. This boss is so tall.
Ooh.
You can't even see him.
I'm tempted to just go for the boss like right away, but I'm also scared of like getting hit by everything else right after.
I know. It's like be very careful. So where do you want to start? Out of all these numbers?
At position 3.
Position 3? Okay. Start you at 3. And I guess I'll start at now it's interesting. I'm just thinking, it seems like this boss, the pattern of this boss, it's actually here. Sorry, that's where this boss starts. So it's looking like the pattern is like, it starts here. So it's like here to here to here, to here to here to here. So it's this very like crisscross, like appearing of this dark red is teleporting. So to me, it seems like it probably makes the most sense that like, you know, somebody's like here and somebody's like always here. Just so we can, because we do have a high range, and hopefully we can get like a good range attack on this monster as it comes out. Probably not a terrible idea to maybe just like start attacking it, honestly, because it's like all we have to do is kill this boss. Now the boss has 30 life, so it's a lot, but my character is really good at like debuffing characters and kind of like controlling, like crowd control, so I might be able to, you know, maybe stun a couple or immobilize them so they're just not moving, but I'm gonna start I'll start at 2, I guess. Or you know what? Let's see.
Okay.
Maybe I'll start here so I can have... I just want to make sure that I'm going to be in a position that I can move to. Maybe at some point I can like kind of move here. I want to try and get over here so I can like control these sides. Either I take the left side or you take the left side. Like if we're going to kind of go with that plan, which side would you want to kind of...
I can take the right side because I think I have further range than you, so I feel like I can reach.
Okay, cool, awesome. Yeah, then I'm just gonna hang out here, and I'll just watch out for A, C, and E when he spawns, and just try and attack him with that. All right, well, okay. You're first. So which cards do you want to play?
I'm laughing at Meeple's comment saying Leroy Jenkins. That's for sure. That's me all the time. I always play like a mage character, but I always play a mage like a warrior, like just running straight into battle.
Just run right into
terrible, because I always class cannons. Yeah.
I made him class. You're one of those.
Yeah.
You're one of.
But I will go anyway.
Did you see that video of like somebody like throwing down those bottles down the stairs, comparing them to D&D characters? Like he'll roll like this character. There's like this person like filmed all these like wine bottles, pickle jars, whatever, like rolling down this staircase, this concrete staircase, and just watching them either shatter or not shatter. And they compared them to D&D characters. Like they rolled off like a wine bottle and it was like wizard, and it just shatters immediately.
On the first step.
Yeah, it's like on the first step. It's hilarious. It's really great.
Okay, so I want to play Race to the Grave.
All right.
And can I do my bottom action first?
Absolutely.
So I can doom.
Yeah. So who do you want to doom with that? They're gonna take 2 damage. The boss, nice. We're just gonna doom this boss right off the bat. Yes. So on their turn, they take 2 damage. Okay, and then you do your next attack. Your next one can be Rising Momentum. But here's the thing: if you play the top, you will lose that card. So, but maybe it's worth it just to get rid of it. I mean, it will do 6 damage. Maybe.
Let's do it. 6 damage right away.
Right away. We're just going straight after this boss, just right away. 6 damage.
Goodbye, Dark Rider. 6 damage to the face.
This is gonna be so great. All right, so we're gonna do the 6 damage. We're gonna draw a card, see what you get. You did get a +1 to that, which is awesome. And it's it takes 7 damage right off the bat. You did lose that card, but that's okay.
Plus its doom token, it's gonna be that's a third of its health almost gone already.
I know. I love it. Yeah, this might be a fast stream. Maybe this will be a fast stream. Who knows? All right. So that's it. So that card's gone. This card's discarded. Now, here's the thing. If you ever want to, now I forget my gear all the time. So if you, if there's anything you ever want to play at the end of your turn, let me know. Something with the stamina potion. The cards that you play on your current turn, you can use a stamina potion to get those cards back. Because technically, when you play a card, you immediately discard it. So just a thing to remember.
So I can use the stamina potion to save Rising Momentum?
You can't, because Rising Momentum is a burn, unfortunately. It's not discarded. It's actually lost. But you could take Race to the Grave back. I would suggest playing more cards and then taking them back. Like, because Race for the Grave, it's like you already played it and you can't play it again. Or you can, but it's like, it doesn't really make sense. It makes more sense to have it on the boss right now, because the boss is going to just take 2 damage right off the bat. But yeah.
Okay.
And then that's it. So cool. All right, I'm going to not do anything because it's not my turn. It is the Harrower Infestor. The Infestors are going to move, starting with the Elite. It's going to move 2 spaces. Oh boy. It doesn't have range, which is great. 1, 2. It is going to move 2 closer to me. It can't attack.
That is very close to you.
Yeah. It can't attack, which is good. But it is... Oh, it's going to heal itself for 5. Okay, great. I was nervous it was going to heal the boss. I was like, no! And the next one to go is... the Imps have 43, but I also have 43. And the heroes take the initiative if it's a tie.
Nice.
So I'm going to start with Nightmarish... Wait, maybe not that one. I'm going to do Immobilize. So I'm going to immobilize 2 with a range of 3. Let's see, where are we from this? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, also, do we get any kind of advantages for starting on like a platform?
No, not in this game. The only advantage you get is, I don't know if you took the card, but there's a card that will give us advantage, or yourself advantage. But yeah, there's no advantage unless it's like a card that gets played, unfortunately. Or if you get strengthened. If you get strengthened, strengthen will give you advantage. But there's no like height advantage. Is that something that Frosthaven does? I'm kind of curious if... I know that's usually a case, though. If you're ever like a level higher in a game, you get some kind of bonus perk for it.
Yeah. I haven't experienced it in Frosthaven just yet, so I don't know if they played with like height yet.
Yeah, that would be interesting. So I'm gonna immobilize 2 characters. Oh crap. Or maybe I should. I I can't play the top of accelerated if I do that. So maybe I won't do that. I think I'm going to target 2 characters. We'll probably target the boss and this elite harrower.
Yes.
Just because that thing looks a bit scary. So we're going to draw... We're going to poison both of them. Let's do the boss first. Ooh, nice. So I did 3 damage to the boss. That's great. So that boss is going to take 3. Oh, nice. It's at 10. There we go. We're third of the way there.
Just like that.
Just like that. And then what's great is I poison it. Because it's not... Oh, crap. I did not see that. It is immune to poison, immobilize, stun, and... What is that? Disarm. So, can't...
Oh, no. Immune to poison.
Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Oh, well, that's okay. It's worth just taking the... Giving the attack. Excuse me. We will poison... the Harrower Infestor, though. I'll just kind of put that there for now so I don't forget. Let's attack this character. Oh, I poisoned him anyway. And it's a rolling modifier, so I get to draw again. +1. So
nice.
I did just 2 to them. So this one gets 2 and a poison. The good thing is they're both getting cursed. So we're putting 2 curse cards in their deck. Yeah, if I could just get a ton of curse cards in here, it's gonna be so good. And boy, the Harrower's not gonna attack. The Imp is gonna attack. I kind of don't want to get cursed, and I kind of don't. I don't know, Tim. I think I'm gonna peace out. I'm gonna. Because they are gonna attack me before they attack you, and I'm pretty squishy, so I'm gonna use my cloak of invisibility to turn invisible. Because these things...
You ditched me.
I ditched you, Zia. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding. You're good.
Yeah, I probably would have died. I'm pretty squishy. It's true. It's so true.
I can take it.
All right. So that's it for me. Oh, no, wait. It's not it for me. Because I also get to poison. I get to poison up to 3 targets, which is pretty much going to be these targets on my side. It has a range of 5, so I can pretty much hit all these monsters here. So, but the Harrower's already poisoned. So can I reach anybody else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can reach that Earth Demon up there. So, what's going to be happening is the Earth Demon number 5 is going to be poisoned. This Imp number 10 Imp is going to be poisoned, and number 4 Earth Demon is going to be poisoned. Okay, so they're all poisoned, which means when we attack them, they get 1 extra damage, which is nice. And yeah, that's it. Nothing too crazy, I guess. Don't know. And I'm invisible, so that's fun. Yeah, and then who's next? We got the boss who's finally gonna move. So the boss moves move 2 plus 2, so it moves 5. Oh boy, this boss is moving. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Move this boss up here just for the purposes of just seeing things. Matt wants monsters to attack you, Tim. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. All right. Because this monster moved 5, they're attacking you for 9 damage.
That's half my health in 1 hit. What the heck?
It's crazy. Now, fortunately, you do have a steel ring that's going to be activated, so you are going to have 4 shields right now. So, and let's just see. Let's see what we get. So, it's 0, so there's nothing added to that. So, if 4, so basically only attack you for 9. So you went from 20 down to 15. It's not terrible, but
not too bad. Not too bad.
I can heal you. Don't forget. So I can heal. And then we finally have the Earth Demons. The Earth Demons, they move only at 2, so they're just gonna go 1, 2. And this one is going to go 1, 2. All right. And then I believe at the end of this turn,
the Dark Rider teleports.
I think so. The Dark Rider is also removed from the map immediately after it performs any melee attack. So yeah, now it's gone. And now it'll go to B. It'll go to B next. So that's up here. I love how Matt is trying to soften the blow. I almost killed you, but it's not that bad. Trust me.
Don't panic. Don't
panic. All right, cool. Now we can just start picking some more cards. So, So
the boss will appear like on the next turn, or like how does the boss come back again?
The boss basically disappears at the end. Every time it does a melee action, it disappears, and then once it comes back on its next this round, it's gonna end up at B, and then if it attacks anybody, it's gonna disappear again, and then it'll come back at C, and then if it attacks, it disappears again, goes to D. So it only disappears when it attacks. Gotcha. But if it doesn't attack, then we just kind of it'll still stay on the board. So very interesting. It's interesting, like all these characters are poisoned. That Earth Demon is poisoned. We could probably do some attacking on these creatures on this side. To try and just get some of them out of the way. I can see if there's anything that I can do to get.
Which one has the lowest health? Is it? Well, I know the imps are the lowest health, but how much do the Earth Demons have?
The Earth Demons have 15, so they're gonna be pretty.
15.
I'm gonna try and stop that Earth Demon from moving. So I'm gonna make sure like the Earth Demon like doesn't go anywhere. So I wouldn't. If you want to like. I don't know. Maybe if you want to like focus on this Earth Demon with something, I can try and work on this side of the board just to make sure that they don't move, or try and attack us. Try and put a stop to their.
Two questions.
Craziness. Yes.
First off, so with my range, does it wrap around the bush? Like, does that count?
Yeah, you can see through that. You can see through that bush, so you're good.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you have line of sight with it.
And the second question. Okay. And the second question is the Ring of Haste that lets me repeat a bottom action.
Yes, but it's only but it has to be played at the end of your turn. So just keep that in mind. Because I've gotten tripped up on a couple of that, and I'm like, oh no. Oh crap! You know what we forgot to do? I completely.
The imps.
Forgot to do that. Yeah, I completely forgot to move the imps on the turn. So the imps have an attack of 1, so they're super weak. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this imp's gonna move over here and just attack you for 1. It had a +1, so it does. It'll do 2 to you and give you a curse. Oop, this is your deck. Those imps are actually kind of annoying. They are a bit annoying. Oh my god, and I forgot to move this harrower too. I feel like I'm really letting you down by by not moving. Not it's the heat. The heat is throwing me off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. God, these imps are really bad. So we're gonna have to add some curse cards to your deck because all 3 of these imps are attacking you. So that means there's gonna be 3 curse cards hopping in your deck here, which is not great. Uh-oh! We're getting another raid from Wigsby Jack! Raiding with 7 viewers. Wigs, viewers, raiders, welcome to the Silver Metal Tavern. Hey, Wigsby, what is happening? Raiders, what is going on? Welcome back to the Silver Metal Tavern. We are playing the Heroes of Gloomhaven, which is a series that I've created where I grab content creators from all over to join me in my game of Gloomhaven, my campaign. Welcome back, Wigs. How are you? What have you been playing? Today we have Tim Chuon, who is here with me, unfortunately taking tons of damage on this first turn. I'm sorry, Tim. Yeah, so it's pretty, it's been a fun game so far, so welcome. Let's see. All right, so we have to do all these imps are kind of moving here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This imp's going to move here. It's also going to attack you for -1, so it does no damage, which is great. That was nice. And then this imp, 1, 2, 3, 4. This imp's just going to move here, attack for 1 damage.
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad. Okay, so you're down to 12 health. So you're kind of with me.
Not a problem.
Tim, you're apparently are you a famous Root player? Is there a Root story that I don't know about? Meeple Conrad says Tim Chuon, famous Root player.
No, we played. It was me, Meeple, the board game Garden, Jenna, and Lord of the Board, Sam. We were playing Root at Gen Con, and I got absolutely destroyed. Like my board looked like it was just set up at the end of the game.
Oh no! And you're playing,
so
you're playing with like really good players too. So that was like probably no pressure. It's like
made me laugh so hard.
Oh my gosh! All right. Oh, we've heard this story on Meeple's stream, Bond says. Oh, this is crazy.
Yeah, it was a rough night.
A rough night. All right, so this Harrower is moving too. 1, 2. Unfortunately, that's all it's moving. Man, they are really the baddies are like really closing in.
Oh wow, yeah, it's like circling us.
Yeah. So. What can we do? Well, here's an interesting thought, Tim. Let me know what you think of this. We could like start retreating because some of these characters are kind of slow moving. We could maybe like retreat to like one of the far corners of the board.
Like maybe towards B where the boss is gonna spawn.
Yeah, we could do that, and I guess get further away from the Harrower and Fester, because I think I could probably. Yeah, I can move. I should be able to get to the corner of the board, honestly, because we both have the boots of dashing. So if we do move, we can do like a move of +3, whatever +3. So if you want, we could just like huddle up like here at this corner. Just kind of race to the corner, maybe. I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are your
I'm
thoughts
down
on
for
that?
that.
Yeah, I think I am too. All right, I might have to change my cards here just to kind of get a little bit. Oh, when
Oh,
we
also, Megs, I was playing as the Woodland Alliance. That's who I was playing as for Root.
7, I did 3. You know what, Tim? We forgot to we forgot to do Race to the Grave on the Dark Rider. So the Dark Rider is actually a 12, not 10. I was just looking up there and I was like, wait, why is the Dark Rider short? That Dark Rider is doomed with Race to the Grave. Because Race to the Grave is still active.
18 health left?
Yeah. So wait, right? Yeah. So just 18 health left. So basically we just have to survive. So I'm thinking we need to just race to here. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, is there anything I could do that can help? Let's see. All right. I think I got my cards here, sorry. Just looking at something. I have my move. I just need like an attack to do. Okay, sorry. So many things to do. Okay. I just hope I don't get attacked. Because that would suck.
Don't we all wish we don't get attacked?
It's like I don't want to get attacked by this thing. By anything. I don't want to get attacked by anything. Alright, oh man. By something.
These monsters also have really high health. Like, it would take us 3 turns to take out, like, the Earth Demon.
Yeah, unless you get unless you roll like a ×2, you know, it's like if you get one of your ×2s out, that would be really helpful. But yeah, they're pretty tough. All right, so what do you got playing?
I am playing Swift Trickery, and the hunt begins.
Nice. The hunt begins, and Swift Trickery. You gonna lead with Swift Trickery?
Yes, please.
All right. I'm gonna lead with 26. 26 and 11 should be pretty fast. So hopefully that's something helpful. The hunt begins. Okay. God. All right, let's see what our friends are doing up here. The imps, the curse card has to get recycled, unfortunately. All right, let's see who's moving. Hopefully they're all big numbers. 40. 40's good. They're going to try it. Now, a good thing with poison is you're immune to poison, so that shouldn't be a problem. Special 2, we got another imp coming on board. And, oh, God, look at this Harrower just drinking coffee with Mountain Dew with a Red Bull. Going in like an initiative of 2 is like insane. Fortunately, it's not attacking. It's just putting on shields and retaliating if we try and attack it. But I don't think we're going to attack it, so that shouldn't be a problem. The boss is going to go right after you with a special of 2, which means it's going to appear at B. It's going to move 0, summon an imp, and then attack +1. So not great. I'm still invisible. Unfortunately, you're still eating all these attacks.
Okay.
But yes.
So the Horror is gonna move first, right? Or shield first, at least.
Yeah. All they're gonna do is just shield and retaliate. So if we try and attack those things, they're gonna retaliate.
Okay.
I guess it doesn't enter the board yet until it's turn. So
Oh,
Um,
nice. So I can move 5
yeah,
then
it looks like you can
for my
still
first
move.
action?
Yeah. I'm the one that's gonna get kind of like I'm not gonna be able to move. I don't think. If you can move super,
Wait, why not?
because of the turn order, I show up at turn at the after the boss, and the boss and the imp are gonna be blocking
Oh,
my
right.
spots, so I can't get back in there. Do you have enough movement that you could land on the um the treasure chest? Because if we're going in that corner, we might as well loot the treasure chest.
I have 5, and then if I use my boots
Oh, so you
too,
would
I
have
could
eight?
reach it.
Oh yeah, yeah. You should just grab the treasure if you're
Yeah.
gonna be there. All right, so
Okay, sweet.
are you gonna move?
Can I use my boots too?
Absolutely. You can use them dashing boots. Are you going to? All right, which one do you want to do first? Do you want to do the move first, or did you want to do the hunt begins for something? Because the hunt, it looks like you're summoning
Um,
a a vicious jackal.
yeah, I think I'll move with swift trickery,
Okay,
like the bottom action. 5 towards the loot chest, and then just use the boots to get me all the way there.
perfect. And awesome. Do you want?
Nice.
Do you want to? Are you summoning the jackal?
Yes.
There we go. All right, we're summoning. This is really interesting because I never play summons with this character. So you're like, except for the cobra. The spinning cobra is the only summon that I play with this character. So this is gonna be really fun because I never really see like a summon build from this character. And you have like 3 summons
Oh,
in this
cool.
deck, so I'm kind of curious to see how this is gonna pan out. All right, so how summon? Do you know how summons work from earlier, like Digital or Frosthaven?
No,
It's all
I
good.
actually don't.
So at the beginning of your turn, the summons always go before you, and they have their own behavior. They will attack whatever target is closest to them, and if it's equidistant, they will attack whoever had the highest initiative. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you need to know.
Perfect. So the jackal will attack the boss first.
Yeah, which is kind of great. That would be really helpful. Now it won't attack until the next turn because it just summoned and it goes before you. You gotta wait till the next turn. So you spend this turn just to summon it at this point. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
But that's good. It's so good. All right. So the Dark Rider is upon us. So he summons up to here, and then that's pretty much it. Dark Rider does a special of 2, so they're gonna summon another imp. So we get to put another imp right here, which is not great. There's so many.
That is
There's
very
so
crowded.
many.
A
There's
very crowded
very
corner.
crowded. Because Race to the Grave is still on this character, it takes 2 more damage. This is kind of great.
Yes.
It's just kind of like slowly like eating away at this character, which is awesome. Now what are they going to do? They are going to move, which the only character they can move to is your summon. So they're just gonna straight up attack your summon. Hopefully your summon survives, but your summon does have a health of 5, so.
Dude,
And
I feel like I might die on 5.
No, you'll still survive unless it does like a +1 or something. Oh yeah, natural
Yes.
nullify card. It gets nothing.
Yes.
That's great. Okay, perfect. So that's awesome. That's really, really great that that happened. All right, so now it's my turn. God, the problem is now is I can't move. I could just kind of move up here and take a shot at that character. The forest imps.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
The forest imps are only going to do 1 damage on their turn, so that's not terrible. I could probably like move really close to the forest imps to try and block them or stall them or something.
Because you're not invisible anymore. Your invisibility
Right.
only lasts 1 round.
Right. Well, I'm still invisible until the end of my turn. Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move 2. I'm gonna turn on my boots of dashing. 1, 2. Do I want to turn on boots of dashing? Target 2, range Okay, I'm gonna... I think I like this. Where is that? Yeah, the Harrower is not... The Infestor is not moving, so I should be safe. So we're good. Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the Biting Gnats. But I'm gonna play Biting Gnats with my Volatile Bomb. And this means that I turn a single range attack into area of effect attack. So now it'll target 3.
Yes.
That'll be pretty great. And we're going to launch that thing right, kind of right here. This area right here. Which means
Yes.
all those characters are going to get muddle, which means they're going to have disadvantage on their next turn. So that's number 5. That's number 9. And this is the boss. Boss gets muddled. And then let's start doing some attacks. Let's start with the... it is only an attack of 2. So hopefully we get lucky here. Let's see what we get. We'll do the boss first. So 2. Oh, of course.
Ooh, nice.
Well,
Wait, is that you drawing or the
that
boss?
was me. That was me drawing.
No.
That was me drawing for the boss. So that was not nice.
Oh no.
It's all good. It happens. At least they're muddled though, so that's the thing. And now it's gonna hit number 5 imp, which is 2 damage. So we do 2 damage to number 5, which that goes there. Oh, but they have 2 shields. Fudge those shields. I forgot about those shields. Those shields are going to be a problem. And let's do number 9 for 2. Oh, God, -1. So still no damage.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. And then for my second target, I'm going to target this Earth Demon. So we'll muddle the Earth Demon at least. That one's number 5. So this one's poisoned and muddled. And then I'll draw for this. +1, so 3. 3 damage, plus the poison is 4. So we did 4 damage to it. So that's something a little better.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's helpful. Now it only has 11 health left instead of 15. My God, that's like so crazy. Cool. There we go, and that's it. So do I want to? Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna play another card here. I'm gonna play this Doomed Compass, and during my turn I can force an enemy within a range of 5 to move 2. And I'm gonna say I want this character to move 2, to go this way. 1.
Oh, heck yes, that's cool.
Well, where's a good place to move this character though? It's kind of like bottlenecking up here, so maybe it's better just to move this elite. We'll just say move 1, 2. We'll make that character move back a bit further, and do Ring of Haste. Do I want to play the Ring of Haste right now? Question is, can I reach anybody? Yeah, I can't really play Ring of Haste effectively right now, so I'm not going to. Awesome. That's it. For me, I'm no longer invisible. And let's go back to our characters here, our monsters. Next is the Earth Demon. The Earth Demon is just healing 3 and immobilizing any targets within a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, I am there, so I am immobilized from this one. And this one's going to heal 3, sadly. And they're going to lose their muddle, because that'll be the end of their turn. Well, that's not great. And then finally the imps move. Oh boy. So there's a lot of imp movement here happening. All right, so the imp is going to 1, 2, 3. The imp is actually going to attack your summon first. So let's see what the imp draws. And they're gonna poison your summon too, which is kind of wild. Put a poison on there. I can't remember because I never mess with summons if summons can be poisoned or not. I don't know, chat. Is that a thing? Can summons be poisoned? I never use summons, so I don't know if that's like a thing. If somebody wants to
it says that they can be.
They can be? Okay. In case anyone was curious, I do have the rules in chat. So if anyone ever wanted to look up the rules and just Apple F it or Control F it anytime. Well, that's a bummer. Well, it's poison, unfortunately. But let's see if it got attacked even. So it did take 1 damage. So we'll put 1 damage on this character. Oh, and then it gets poisoned.
Will be fine.
And then the next one is number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, the range on these imps is just really annoying.
What's the imp's health?
3, but they have 2 shields, and that's the problem. It's the shields that kind of make it tricky. So they're gonna attack again. +1, so they're gonna do 2 damage plus the poison, which is 3 damage. Your guy's still in there barely. It's like still there. Only 1 more hit.
I guess at least the jackal is taking it.
I know, right?
Not me.
Exactly. That's another good reason for having all those summons, I guess. And then finally, oh, I guess not finally. We have number 9. Number 9 is actually right next to this character, so it's a disadvantage. So it actually has to move backwards. Move this character right here, I guess. And now they'll attack a 0. So it's -1. It only does 1 damage, but you're poisoned, so it's 2. And unfortunately, 2 damage will kill your jackal. But it took a lot of hits. All right, so you lost the hunt begins, so be sure to check that off. And oh no, the jackal. And where are we at now? We're at, oh, there's 1 more imp right here. It's just gonna go. Let's see, it has a move. Got a move of 4. It's gonna move right here and actually attack me. So it's gonna take a shot. So it does -1. So I just take 1 damage. So that's not that bad. All right, cool. That's that. Oh, Dutch Yoda. Did I see? Hey, good morning, Dutch Yoda. I didn't see your good morning. I'm sorry.
Hello, Dutch.
All right, so wow, that was a crazy round, and we have this little bug running around. Those are the gnats. Those are like the little like bugs that are like kind of running in here and just running all over the place. There we go. Just kind of blew them away here. Oh boy, what a round. That was a pretty gnarly round.
Jeez, that was brutal.
Yeah. But he didn't attack. So the Dark Rider's still on the board. So.
And vulnerable. Wait, does he take Doom damage?
Oh, you know what? He did. I already gave it to him.
Okay.
They did perform a melee attack, but it was a null. It didn't do any damage, so he does get removed from the board, unfortunately. I was just like, oh, but he did perform
now it's gonna
an
go.
attack. Yeah, he does go away, sadly. But who knows? We'll see what happens here. All right, and then I have to shuffle.
C is very far away.
Yeah. I might be able to run there on my turn and try and... Because at this point, I feel like we can't... It's almost like we just have to... Oh, We forgot to see what's in that treasure chest that you're standing on. We need to look that up.
Oh yes. Nice.
Yeah, it almost seems like we should just rush this boss, you know? It's kind of weird, like you're a doomed, your character specializes in dooms, but it feels like the doom that you put on this character is like the best doom that you could have put on this character.
Just like ticking away 2 damage at a time.
Right, right. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. These imps were, there's so much stuff to like manage in Gloomhaven. Sometimes like I forget, but these imps were muddled, which means they were supposed to be drawing disadvantage, but that's okay. We'll just leave the muddle on for this turn, and we'll just kind of say, because it's too late to go back, and that's probably the best way I can like kind of fix that. Oh man, I did take a poison, unfortunately, from that one imp. Just constantly attacking me. Their stupid poison. Hopefully the Harrower Infestor draws this number 2 card, because that number 2 card really helped us out. Because it didn't do any attacking, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Tim, do you normally play like dungeon crawlers? Like what or is Gloomhaven kind of like one that you only kind of play?
Yeah, I played a good amount. I played
nice.
Descent. I played
great.
Gloomhaven, Lockhaven. I think my favorite one is Oathsworn.
Oh, I've never heard of that one.
You've never heard of Oathsworn?
No. I've never heard of that one. Oh wait.
Oh my god.
I think I've heard of it. I think I've heard of it on Board Gamer Steph's channel, because it's out of print, right? But they have an expansion for it, or maybe I'm thinking of a different game.
Well, they came out with a second print run, but it's definitely not out of print. But it's seriously like it's so good. If you've never played Oathsworn before, I think you would love it. It would also be really fun to stream too.
I think I brought that up with Board Gamer Steph, and I think she was telling me, she was like saying, yeah, this is a great game and you should definitely try and get a hold of it. And I was like, okay. I think I looked it up too, and it was really expensive, and usually that means it's not in print right now. Yeah. All right, they have a new second edition printing coming soon. Okay. Ooh, maybe I can snag one I can say, hey, let's demo this game. Hey gang, we'll demo your game for you. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Wait, do you own it? Do you own it?
I do.
Oh, or we could just get you here at the tavern. You could just bring it here, because we're kind of close somewhere. I don't know. we're somewhere like near each other, I think.
Yeah, you would love Oathsworn.
Oh, that would be a lot of fun. Yeah, the game. I'm always down for. I love dungeon crawlers there, so I love it. Love it, love it. All right, let's see what are we playing now here? Oh boy. All right, so he's gonna appear here. I honestly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have. Maybe I can try and hit him. Oh, the treasure. We forgot to see what treasure you're on. What'd you get? We gotta see this treasure. Treasure number 64, gang. Let's see what you got. You're getting. Watch this like a trap.
A movement.
Oh no.
Give me some movement.
You ended up with. Where is it? Where is it? 64.
30 gold.
30 gold. Wow, that's nice.
Okay, got some cash.
You got a lot. That character gets so much cash. I don't like my other character never gets cash, and I'm always like struggling to get cash for that character. And I'm like, I need money. It's like, and your character's always getting like the best stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Make money.
Make money. All right. So what is my plan? Gosh. It's really funny. I feel like you're in a terrible spot now. Like,
No, I'm in a really bad
is
spot.
it? Are we just playing this game where we're just moving from like one corner to another or something? Just kind of just run around. I feel like the safest
Yeah.
spot for you now is like here, unless you're gonna do like some kind of like like attack that can take out, you know, these two imps. You know, I mean, you do have the piercing bow, so if you do have some kind of like attack that can attack multiple characters, you could probably take out both of them. With that piercing bow, or you could just run away, because there's a lot of stuff in your corner. Or you could also attack and
Yeah,
move.
I was
You can
looking for
attack and move
something.
too. So, yeah. Let me see.
This is Rain of Arrows a splash attack? Does that like
So
area
how
effect?
Rain of Arrows works is, I'll dig out the card. Just the top action. So basically, the next 4 times a Doom character dies, you perform an attack to range of 5. So if you were to put a Doom on an imp, and you killed that imp, you can immediately perform. You can immediately perform an attack to range of 5 action.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
it's just kind of like a nice way to do like an extra attack when a monster dies. It's a little tricky. It's tricky to use, especially because now we have Race to the Grave on the Dark Rider. If anything, you're probably just going to use the bottom, but it's like it's a tricky card to play because it's like if the Dark Rider dies, then we win. but
Right.
if you put that Doom, if you put a Doom on somebody else, you're going to take Race to the Grave off the Dark Rider. So it's kind of like, when do you want to take Race to the Grave off the Dark Rider, I guess, or just kind of leave it on? And honestly, Race to the Grave is doing a pretty great job. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and run down here as fast as I can just to kind of hit this Dark Rider. I keep wanting to call him the Knight Rider.
After the movie, yeah.
Yeah, I keep thinking of Mad Max or the TV show. The Knight.
I feel like if you
Rider.
hit it there, then I can wait for it to pop up around D the next turn, I guess.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, I could like run down there and do an attack. God, I wish I had my cloak, but I don't. I still have my boots, so I could get in a position where I will be safe. Yeah, because
Okay, I think I went with my 2.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, I need to find a good strong attack that I can hit this guy with. Okay, I think play. And I gotta make sure I'm going fast too, because I don't want to be going slow. After all these characters just show up. Jeez, I need to find like a movement that's gonna get me down there. Okay, this can work, and where's that card? Okay. This is not great. Hold on. I feel like I'm moving too slow for this.
Nope, take your time.
Yeah. Don't have any fast cards. That's the biggest problem with this character. Is that this character moves so slow. But this is not gonna be great. All right, I'm good. What you got?
Okay, I went with Rain of Arrows and Crippling Noise.
Okay.
A noose. Sorry, Crippling Noose.
Crippling noise would be great.
Yeah.
It's so loud.
I know.
All right. So we got Rain of Arrows. And then we have Creeping Curse. Okay, so that 72 was the absolute fastest I could play, which is kind of crazy. Why am I poisoned? Okay, this is so nuts. Let's see. Where am I going to go? Oh, sorry. We should see what these guys are doing. That probably makes the most sense. 79. Well, I'm going faster than the Earth Demons. That's something. Well, the imps are like flying. The imps have a shield 5. Oh my gosh, added. So they have a shield of 7 total. The boss is doing 11. They're gonna summon another imp. Wow, there's gonna be like forest imps like everywhere, and the Horror is gonna be moving 38. Oh boy, these are pretty much
Shield 5. There's no way you can take them down.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I mean, you still can because you have the piercing bow. The piercing bow slashes through all shields, so it's just like it doesn't matter.
Oh, right.
Sheesh, this is crazy. And they heal themselves. Ugh. All right. So, let's begin. Who goes first? What happens? It looks like 33. What's the
Imps
fastest?
first.
Oh, yeah, the imps first. So the imps just heal. None of the imps are damaged. So they're just going to lose these muddles. All right. And then let's do the boss is going to appear at C. The boss is going to take 2 damage. So the boss is at 16 damage right now. And then what do they do? They summon an imp.
Wait, so it only has 14 left?
Yes. I'm telling you, that race for the grave is like that race for the grave is saving us. It's like we're not even doing anything. They are going to put a forest imp here. So we're going to put a new one right there. And then that's the end of... Oh, they are going to move. So how many are they going to move? They move 3. Okay, they're coming towards us. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's right. You head over to me. That's exactly what I want.
Yes.
That's exactly what I want. And then... they can't attack. Okay, great. Awesome. So that's the end of that character. Who's next? 38? Has anybody been faster? All right, so it looks like it's your turn now. So now you get to go.
Wow, the boss is getting close.
So you have Rain of Arrows and you have Crippling Noose.
I was planning to initially doom one of the imps. That way I can just attack it with the bow.
Uh-huh.
But I can't really deal any damage unless I do Crippling Noose top action.
Here's, yeah, it's... Crippling
May not
Noose.
have played
Well,
the best.
Crippling Noose is you're just creating a damage trap for it. So, and the unfortunately the forest imps have flying, so they can't trigger any traps that you lay. It's a bummer. But the only thing that's gonna help is you could lay a trap for the Earth Demon, because the Earth Demon's approaching. Actually, is he approaching me? The Earth Demon's actually approaching me. So,
Dude.
the only way, I mean, here's the thing. If you place yourself right here on this spot, you can lay a trap here for the Earth Demon, and then the Earth Demon will... I think the Earth Demon will just avoid the trap, because I don't think like monsters like will move into a trap of their own free will. I think like it has to be like a special circumstance for it to move into that trap. So you could like you could be like preventing.
Artkin has like a Oh, okay. Because each card has like a default movement of 2,
Right.
right?
Every
Or
card
something.
has a default movement of 2 and a default attack of 2. So you could use one of
Okay,
those
then I
cards
will
to.
move
Yep.
with my. Yeah, I think I'll move with my rain of arrows and then set up a crippling noose trap,
Okay.
right where you said.
And crippling noose. Great. To an adjacent empty hex. All right. So it deals 4 damage. We'll put this trap right here. Dang, I wish I didn't spend my Doom Compass, because I would have absolutely taken that Earth Demon and forced him to walk into that trap. And I totally forgot
Yeah.
that you had like trap cards, and I was like, oh, that would have been so epic. That would have been great.
Funny.
All right, so now let's see who's next. The Harrowers are gonna move. Oof. This is gonna be probably a little gross. So they're gonna move 3, starting with the elite, going 1, 2, 3. They're still like not adjacent to me, which is awesome because they attack 2, and they would have disarmed me. And they don't have range, thank God.
Yeah.
The fact that they don't have range is really helping us right now. And where's the other one? The other one is also going to go 1, 2. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Oh, that's funny. Like, I think it has to move into that square to get to you. So the Harrower Infestor is going to run into this trap. So it takes 4 damage, I think.
Nice. And stun.
And stun. Yeah, which is great. Because I think in order to get to you, it has to go into that trap. And if I'm misplaying that, then oh well. The hardest thing about this game is like how monster behavior works. Because like monsters, like they act like they have a very unique way to like move, like a very interesting behavior while they're moving, which I think has been like brought up and clarified like many times.
Yeah.
All right, so then we have I finally get to go. This is fun. All right, so I'm gonna move right next to this Harrower for 2. Then I'm gonna curse it. So I'm gonna add a curse into here. And then I'm going to use Gathering Doom, which means I get to add another curse to this deck, because I'm gonna curse the Dark Rider.
Nice.
So there we go. This should be fun.
Also, do we have like 2 actions left? Because we have 4 cards left.
No, so that's when you take a rest. So when you start running out of cards, you can either take a
Okay.
short rest or a long rest. Short rest means you get all your discards back, but you have to randomly burn one of those cards. A long rest happens on your next turn. It basically means you get an initiative of 99, so you're like the last person to go on that round. You get all your cards back. You get to decide which card to burn instead of it being random. You refresh all your refreshable items, and you gain 2 health. So a lot of things happen on a long rest, but the problem is it takes you out of that round, so you're very susceptible to a lot of damage. Usually long rests happen like when you're in a room that's been cleared and there's no enemies. Usually people long rest, but you're definitely not going to be long resting in a situation like this, because you would just you would heal 2, but you will also take like 10 damage or something. So it's definitely not worth long resting. So short resting is going to be great. So at any point after your turn, you can short rest, which means you get you take all your discards back. You just randomly lose one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're in good shape. The Doomstalker is great because they have so many cards. It's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna do Gathering Doom. So I'm gonna do an attack 3 on this Dark Rider. See if I can get a good hit on this character. Oh, of course, I just got nothing. Or just no extra boosts. So it does at least take 3 damage.
Nice.
So
Was that 13 left?
yeah, we just gotta get like a really good like power attack on this. We just gotta really hit this character with something really hard. And then that's. Do I want to play a bottom attack? I guess. How far away are you? Yeah, you're pretty far away. Just thought I could help. Yeah, everybody's poisoned. Yeah, I really can't do anything. All right, so yeah, I'm done. There's nothing really much for me to do. All right, and the Earth Demons finally get to go. So, this Earth Demon actually, it has a move +1, so it moves 3. I guess it's gonna go up here then. 1, 2, 3, and it's gonna attack you for 4. Wow.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, just 4. That takes you down to 8 health. You have 8 health left.
Oh no.
You're still good. We're still okay. We're still okay. If there's any cards that you had in here that you want back, don't forget you have a stamina potion. You can't play it now, but you can play it on your next turn.
Okay.
Let's see, and let's this Earth Demon's gonna go what? How much movement? 3. 1, 2, 3. So it is gonna attack me. For 1. Oh god, +1. So it does 5, and I'm poisoned, so it's 6 damage. Ugh.
No, it's like half your health.
Yeah, it's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm at 5 health left. Yuck. That's bad.
Oh god.
All right. We're still in this. It's all right. It's all right. Legends is rooting for you.
We can survive one more turn.
I know. Now, well, here's the thing. If
Thank you, Legends.
you can, if you take damage, you can burn a card from your hand to negate all that damage. If you don't have any cards in your hand, you can burn 2 discards to negate damage. So there is a way to totally negate damage. It just involves burning cards.
Okay.
Yeah, and there we go. All right, so let's figure out what we're doing next. I think. Oh, and then this. Oh, yeah, this character still hasn't attacked me, so the Dark Rider is still here. If you have like a jump or something, or if you have an ability to like jump, oh crap, you don't have to tell me, but it's like, if you, oh, yeah, you're kind of trapped in there, aren't you?
Yep. Because like, can you walk through enemies?
You can't unless you have jump or flying, unfortunately. Yeah, you're kind of like stuck in there.
I definitely don't.
Yeah, God, it's almost like you need to this is pretty dangerous for you, having like an Earth Demon and Dark Harrower here, because if you do any attacks, because a lot of your attacks are range, you're going to be at a disadvantage, so you're probably going to have to like back up into like one of these 2 places just to get out of there. It's kind of nuts. I don't know. I'm sure you'll figure out a way to get out of there. I'm honestly gonna stay here, and I'm just gonna keep attacking this Dark Rider.
Yeah, I feel like that's your best course of action.
Yeah, right? It's like, might as well. Just trying to see if I have any good attacks I can do. And then I have to make sure I can go quickly. Yeah, okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna do this. This mission, this was an interesting one. Yeah, it's... Fortunately, the Dark Rider has not been able to attack, which is great, because they're still on the board. So we can just keep hitting him with shots. which is awesome.
Yeah, but it keeps summoning imps.
They do, yeah. I feel like the imps are gonna cause a lot of problems.
Okay, I chose mine too. When you're ready.
Chose your shape? Okay, cool.
When you're ready.
Chose your shape? Okay, cool. Here,
when you're ready.
echo for me. All right, let's see. What do we got here? What you playing?
Multi-pronged assault and expose.
Okay, nice. Are you leading with the 13 or the 14?
The 13.
Okay. And I got 31. 13. 31. 14. I need to get this poison off me is what I need to do. This poison is not great. It's not helping. Okay, so let's see what they're doing. 40. Ooh, they're gonna be healing, but that's okay. They haven't really been taking a lot of damage. They're gonna try and poison us again. Dark Rider is 52. Oh my gosh, are we gonna outspeed all of them? Oh, the Dark Horrors are 7. Man, those things are quick. Why are those things so fast? Oh, this one's stunned, so that's great. That one got stunned by her trap, so that one's not gonna be. So the only one that's gotta worry about is the one that's next to me. So I should be able to take that. No big deal. Okay, perfect. Okay, so what is this thing doing? It's going at 7. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So they are right next to me, so they will take disadvantage. I guess you can't see. It's better to see it up here. All right, so this one's just gonna try and attack me. It's gonna attack -1. Nope, you do that. You don't attack me, my friend. It will muddle me, unfortunately. That's not great. But it heals 4. So it just heals all these. Ah, crap. That's a bummer. Oh, no. It doesn't heal all of them. It takes its poison away. Ha. And then this one's stunned, so it can't do anything. So that's the end of that one. So we'll just put that there so I know I have to reshuffle them. Next is 13. This is you. All right. So what's your plan?
Nice. I was planning to just straight on attack the imp. So first I want to put a doom on the imp with expose. That way it gains piercing.
Real quick, you can save that and use your piercing bow. Your piercing bow will ignore all shields for the entire attack action. So you can keep the doom on the Dark Rider and use the piercing bow instead of redooming, and maybe just move. And you could probably just like move out of the way if you want. Save yourself taking off those dooms. That doom you put on that Dark Rider has been like epic. It's been like so helpful.
I forgot that I moved away if you use another doom.
Right. Yeah, that's the tricky part.
So I'll do that then.
Okay.
I'll use the bow.
Perfect. We're using the bow. We're gonna do multi-prong assault on 2. I take it. Are we gonna use it on these 2 imps over here? Nice.
Yep.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Perfect. So let's do that. It has a attack of 4, and then they're gonna eat all the shields. Oop, that's the wrong card. Let's do number 5 first. So you did 5 attacks. That thing's dead. Oh my gosh, it's the first enemy we've killed in this game. It's hilarious.
Yes.
And then we're gonna do number 9. It was the curse they gave you.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But hey, look, we got one. First enemy after 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yep. It was good. Well, actually, it was. I would say it was 2 hours. Nah, probably 2 hours, because we spent 45 minutes talking and setting up and stuff like that. But that is a lot. But look how much damage we've done to the boss. We've done so much damage to the boss.
I know. Boss just taking away still.
Yeah, it's great.
Boss is honestly almost dead.
Yeah, that's where that 2 hours has been going. And now, are you gonna? Oh well, you have an opening now. Do you want to run back to the corner, or do you want to get out of there? What are your thoughts? Because now now you have an opening.
I feel like the boss is gonna.
Yeah, the boss.
Yeah.
The boss. It's weird because the boss really can't attack because the boss is getting like kind of like. I mean, the boss kind of has to move around to attack me. Oh, I guess it just moves up here. I should probably take these off. That's probably confusing. They're acting like obstacles. Yeah, so the boss can actually get to me fairly easily. It's just taking forever to get to me.
Yeah, maybe I'll just move like 2 straight to the left then.
To the left. Okay. All right.
Yeah, just like that. Okay.
Cool. All right, awesome. Great. Now, who's next? Next is anyone faster than 31? Nope. It's my turn. All right, we're going to attack for this boss.
Yes.
Do I have anything I can play? No, I don't. Okay, so attack 4. Oh, you suck. -1.
Oh my god.
So it only does 3. Lame.
But still good.
Yeah, we're still good. So it's at... We've done 22 damage to it. So all we have to do is 8 more damage to it, and we kill it. Kill this boss.
So close.
8 seems like...
damage.
Yeah, 8 seems like very doable. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to, like, take my minor healing potion to get rid of... Oh! I'm muddled. This could be bad.
Oh.
Oh, look what I lost.
-2.
That would have done 8 damage to that character.
Oh my god.
It would have been so
Oh
it would
my
have been
god.
so great. So we'll get rid of that. I am gonna use a minor healing potion to get rid of my poison, and I'm gonna play the major healing potion to add 5, so I'm back up to 10. Major healing potion. And gosh, I just like move somewhere? I guess I'm just gonna move too, just to kind of keep this character. I don't want this character getting near me. I want this Dark Rider to have to work to try and get to me. Oh, that was so disheartening. Chilling here in the background while you do your thing. Don't die, fellas. Always a struggle. We're actually doing really good. We're doing really good, I think.
Yeah, 8 damage left,
Yeah,
8 health left.
It's been pretty great, honestly. All right, and Ring of Haze. I mean, do I really want to use the Ring of Haze? Nah, there's really nothing to use it on. Okay. So that's it. Who's next? It looks like the Earth Demons are next. So now the Earth Demons are gonna do the thing. They're just gonna heal. They target all enemies within a range of 3. No, there's no element for them to burn to use that. So they're just healing. So they just heal. That's the imps. Or no, that's not the imps. That's the Earth Demons. And then the imps are gonna do an attack -1. I think we're in range of all of them almost. We'll just start down the road. Number 4. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one's gonna attack you. Oof. Ouch. +1. So, and they're gonna poison you, but you're immune to poison, which is great. Oh, they have to get in a spot where they can attack both of us. Okay, so they're attacking you first. They did 1 damage. So you're down to 7. They're going to attack me now. They did -1. So I'll take 1. Oh, unfortunately, I can't get poisoned, so that's a bummer. Gosh, these imps. If we lose from these imps, I'm gonna be so upset. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this imp's gonna attack you. Wow, what is going on here?
Ooh,
So
really?
you take 2 damage. Oh god, you're down to 5. Oh no.
Oh no.
Number 8 is going to attack you. -1, so it does no damage. That's nice. And number 10.
Sweet.
Oh, but they have to attack me as well. This 1, 2, 3, 4. They're attacking me. What? It is only 2.
Oh my god.
It's only 2 though. It's only 2 because they have a base attack of 2. So that's fine. And then number 10 moves. 1, 2. It's got to get in position to hit both of us. So it's going to attack you first for nothing. And it's going to attack me next for -1. So I'm at 6. Wow, that's intense. There is a bug on my green screen. Yeah.
This is how you just like flick it.
I was like, what is that thing right there? All right. Oof. Jeez. And then finally we got the boss. All right, so the boss has a range attack now, so this is going to be kind of scary. And they're attacking 2 targets. So it's a range attack of 3. What? So 1, 2, 3. So it has to move. It moves -1, so it moves 2. It goes right here. Okay. Oh god. So it's gonna blip off the board now. So pretty much.
Oh no.
Pretty much, it's gonna spawn here on its next turn. We have to pretty much like kill this thing on our next turn, to win this.
Yeah, else we're both dead.
Yeah, it does activate, and it still has Race to the Grave on, so it will take 2. And it's muddled, so whatever damage it's gonna try and do to us, it's kind of muddled right now, which is great. All right, so first it's going to attack. Who's closest? You. All right, so it's going to attack you. It did move 2, so it's going to attack for 6. 6 -1, so it attacks for 5. Wow. 5?
No!
5 damage.
That's my full health.
Oh, gosh. Yes!
Yes!
Thank God for curses.
That was so clutch.
All right, and then it's gonna attack me. Oh, it's gonna attack me for a lot. For 6, that will kill me. So I do have to. I do have to destroy a card. I'm actually gonna kill a Virulent Strain. Just get rid of it, and then. Oh wait, did I draw? Okay. Oh wait, It's muddled, so it has to draw 2 actually. Yes! There's the other curse.
Oh,
I actually
nice.
don't have to get rid of Virulent Strain because it had to draw 2 because it was muddled. Whew, okay, sweet. Awesome. All right, so we got that out of the way. It's no longer muddled. And cool. All right, so we only have to hit this thing 6 times. So this is where your kill card's gonna come into play. Like your card that can kill, like if it has 2 or less health. That's
I need a short rest.
Might be pretty great. Yeah, I do too because I wanna bring like the strongest card I can bring into this battle. So I'm short resting. We're just gonna shuffle this. It is gonna blip out and head to D. I lost. Hopefully it's not my strongest card. Accelerated End. Yeah, that's fine because I can't poison it. So I'm actually okay with that. I get all my cards back. You're going to short rest. So you lost... Rain of Arrows.
Okay, not bad.
Now there is a thing, you don't have to worry about it, but there is a thing if you don't like the card that you lost, you can burn a health to lose another card. But you were fine.
Oh, I see.
You're fine. You got a lot of good cards here. So yeah, so you should have Press the Attack, Predator and Prey, Impending Doom, Felling Swoop. Actually, you have everything except Race for the Grave. So...
And then I also lost 2 of them. I lost the Hunt Begins and Rising Momentum. Right. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You lost rising momentum and the hunt begins. But you have everything else back. And Race to the Grave is in play right now, so you can just kind of consider that card like in play. All right. So this thing's showing up in deep. We basically just need to have the boss appear. This is really weird. So we're going to have to move fast before all the other monsters move. And we're going to have to hope that this boss appears very quickly. And then we just kind of move up to it and hit it with everything we got. Which I think...
Yes.
I'm going to try and move like super fast because I want to get to this... I want to get to this monster. Okay. I got my cards. I think I'm...
Okay,
I think we got this. I think I'm feeling really good about this. Okay, what are you playing?
Okay, I'm playing Swift Trickery and Impending End.
Nice. Oh, nice. And you're starting with like a super fast initiative too.
Yes.
And I'm starting with 26. So hopefully we get lucky on the card draws. All right. Earth Demon. 79. I like that. That's good.
Yes.
That's really good. Oh, the imps. But the imps are just shielding. They're just shielding and healing. So they're not a threat. The Infestor's 38, which is great. We're still moving faster. And the boss is moving 17. All right. This is very good. This is very, very good. All right, so basically the boss is going to appear at D, which is over here, and they're going to spawn another imp over here. There's just like so many imps on the board. It's like insane. And then it's your turn. Are you going to try and are you going to be able to kill this guy? Can you even reach it with a range of 4? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I have a movement of 5.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, your range is 4 on Impending End, so yeah.
Oh, nice.
You would be able to kill it. Oh wait.
I can just go for it right now then. Just go for it.
Oh no, it's not on the board yet. Because it didn't initiate.
Oh no, I'm too fast.
Yeah, I think you're too fast. Wait, what is it? Initially, it's also... Yeah, so it says... I'm wondering how this thing, like, appears on the board. If the Dark Rider is not present on the map at the start of its turn, it appears. So, yeah, you went too fast. Oh, no!
No!
Oh, no! It's
what am I
too
gonna do?
quick.
Okay, hold on.
Well, you could always just attack something. I don't know. What's the biggest threat? I mean, the next biggest threat is a Harrower. It's gonna do like -1. I mean, you could just try and attack something. I should be able to take it out because I'm doing an attack of 4. So unless I totally like whiff this attack, it should be okay. I have to shuffle their modifier deck. Oh man.
Okay, maybe I can do that then. Maybe I can just... Oh,
that
man.
sucks that he doesn't appear because he's not here yet.
Well, if I do my bottom action of Impending End, it says +3 attack to all doomed enemies. Does that count for you too, or just me?
No. That's if like you would do +3 attack on the Dark Rider because the Dark Rider's doomed. Because the Dark Rider's doomed, you get that +3 bonus to it. Which actually would have been really great to play. You could have probably played Impending Doom and Swift Trickery, and you would have done 7 damage. Oh my god. Would have been crazy.
That was the goal.
Yeah, unfortunately at this point, it's like you're probably just gonna I don't know.
I guess I'll just attack the horror then. Attack the horror first with impending
You
end top
do
action, and
have
then I'll move towards the boss.
you do have stun powder. You can use the stun powder on your attack to stun a monster, just to make it so that they just kind of don't
Oh,
bother us.
can I stun the horror then?
Yeah. Do you want to do the elite or the normal one?
The normal one
Normal
that's
one?
about to die.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So that was impending end, right? Or were you using
Yes,
swift?
for 4 damage.
Oh, for 4 damage. Okay. You might not even actually have to do it because what is it? They're 12, so you do 4, so that's 8. Yeah, I guess probably it would be better to stun it in case your attack whips. Oh, ooh, you do have this. Power potion. You can add 2 to your attack.
Oh, okay, I can do
You
that.
wanna do that? Okay. So that'll give you 6. So you'll do 6. So that should be enough to kill it. So 6 damage to the Harrower. Oh, Tim. I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry. I don't know. You got hit with those 3 curses. Just completely ruined your day. But here's the good news. You didn't do any damage, but you still stunned it. So it's still stunned.
Okay.
So it's not gonna pull any like shenanigans or anything like that. So that's something. Off to work.
Nice.
Hey, Dutch Yoda.
And then can I use the major healing potion?
What's that?
And then can I use the major healing potion too?
You don't have one. You have the stamina one. You have a.
Oh, I thought I did.
You have
The
a mind.
bottom right one?
You can take a card. You can take a discard back, so you can take your kill card back, if you wanted to.
No, it's okay. I'll save it then.
Okay.
Um.
Do you have anything that like Ring of
okay.
Haste could do, or?
I feel like I want to save Ring of Haste for the boss.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. All right. So.
Okay.
That is. Oh, did you want to move? You had a bottom action. A move of 5.
Yes. Can I move 5 towards D?
Yes. I guess the closest you can go is here. You could go
Oh, okay.
you could go here and just kind of shoot from there. But yeah, wherever.
Oh, I can do that, like range wise.
Oh yeah. You can see through this. It doesn't block your line of sight.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, let's is there anybody faster than 26? Oh, now the boss shows up here.
The boss.
Here. All right, so this boss is going to now move. So it's going to move 3. And it's going to move towards you. 1, 2, 3. This kind of puts me right in sight. And then it's going to attack you. Ready for this? It's going to attack you for 7. No, -1. So it's going to attack you for 6.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna discard a card.
Oh, dang.
Oh, yes. Or nothing.
But you're going to hate this. Because it attacked you, it blips out.
No way.
Yeah. But it is going to go here next turn to E. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and ambush it over here. This one's tricky. Okay. This one's tricky because like timing like really comes into play for this.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
exactly.
this is gonna be really annoying. All right. So who is yet to go? I'm not really worried about the Earth Demons because they're kind of slow moving. It's more like the imps are kind of a huge problem here. Do I have anything that can help this nonsense? Honestly, I could probably just stay where I am too. Okay, I'm gonna try. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm gonna do something at the end of my turn here. I think I'm actually just gonna I'm gonna stay, but because they're gonna show up right here. I am going to use Paralyzing Bite on what's the range on that? 3? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna use paralyzing bite on this earth demon, so I'm just gonna attack it and then stun it. It does an attack too. Which earth demon is that? Doesn't matter. It does four. Does 4 damage. That's number 4. Oh man, this is so crazy. And it's stunned. So that's one less thing to worry about. And then
Nice.
get an XP for that. And then that's it. That's it for me. And now I'm gonna play Ring of Haste. So I'm gonna play Ring of Haste to immobilize 2 enemies within a range of 3. And that's going to be where is it? Number 5. So this earth demon won't attack you. And also I'm going to immobilize the horrors haven't gone yet, have they? No. And I'm gonna immobilize number 3 so this elite doesn't move. Okay. So that'll be nice. Some characters we don't need to worry about. Cool. So they went, I went. Next is the Harrowers. One's stunned, one's immobilized, so they can't do any attacks, so they're out of the way. And then the Earth Demons, number 5 is immobilized, so he can't move and attack. And
Sweet.
number 4 is stunned. So no movement for any of the bad guys. Except
Look at that. That's all you.
yeah. That was helpful. All right. So this is so tricky. So what did we learn from this? So like
Stun everybody and run.
it's kind of weird because it's like we have to let. Boy, this is kind of tricky because the Dark Rider blips in. We have to basically get as far away from this Dark Rider as possible because this Dark Rider is going to blip in and then it's going to attack, and as soon as it attacks, it blips out. So it seems like we have to get a good amount of distance away from here so that he kind of wastes his turn moving, and then he basically tries to move to us, he can't get to us, and then we attack. So
Yeah, because like his speed averages around like 16, 15,
right,
17.
right. So it's so I think we should just, I think you're far enough away. Yeah, now I'm trying to think. I'm gonna shuffle these cards up real fast. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I gotta see if I can pick something here.
Oh, also, Bonds and Meeple are going to sleep. Good night, friends.
Good night, Bonds. Good night, Meeple. Thank you so much for the raid, Bonds. Thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, we're so close to this. They did. Now, here's the thing, Tim. He did take Race for the Grave damage, so
Yes.
he's at what? He's at 20.
4?
He's at 26, so it's just 4. We just have to hit him once.
Oh my god.
We just have to hit him once, and you have to hit him with that, with just anything. Because as soon as he spawns, he's gonna take 2, so he'll be at 26, and then we just have to hit him with anything, and he'll die. So,
Nice.
so yeah. So I think the goal is like we gotta get far away from this character. And you know what? This is gonna sound really weird, but I'm actually gonna do a short rest because there's a special card. There's a card I need in here that I got rid of that I shouldn't have. It's not that one, so
That's good.
got my card. All right, great. So I'm going to. It's like, what do we play? Okay. Hopefully we got this right. All right, I got my cards.
Me too.
All right, what are you playing?
Multi-pronged assault and rain of arrows with rain of arrows as my initiative.
Oh, you can't play multi-prong assault because that was a burn card.
Oh, did I use it already?
Yeah, that was a burn card.
Okay.
That card's gone. It's gone. Legends is like, it's only 9-10 here.
No problem. Press attack. Press an attack.
Oh, press an attack. Okay. Press an attack, and what was the other one?
Rain of arrows.
Oh, rain of arrows. Okay. Wait, rain of arrows.
And
Rain of arrows.
I'm gonna
is
lead
gone
with
too.
rain of arrows.
Rain of arrows is gone too because you discard it in the short rest. It was discarded in a short rest. Sorry.
Okay. What about crippling noose?
Crippling noose is still in.
I'll lead with that.
Got it.
Well, actually, take it back. Sorry, can I lead with frightening curse?
Yeah. Frightening curse, yes. All right, so 37, and then 31. All right, so this will be good. We got some kind of like medium speed cards. This will be pretty great. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what's gonna happen here. They're going 40. The Earth Demons are going 40. The Imps are going 43. The Horrors are going 7. Man, these things are so fast. And the boss is going 17. Oh my god.
As planned. As planned.
No, it's bad because they're gonna spawn. They're gonna show up and then they're gonna attack, and then he's gonna blip out again.
Oh no.
Because that's his thing.
No.
He goes. It's right here. Wait. Where's E? E's right here. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go right next to me, and perform an attack damage. All right. So that means A B C D E F. So this is good. If we can just hold out for F, he's gonna spawn here. He can't. Oh my God, Bug, get away. He can't make it to us if we're up here. So all we have to do is like kind of like hold this line, and we'll be good. So this should be a turn. This should be a turn where we just attack. We get some monsters like out of the way or something. I'm gonna see if I can try and like get some creatures out of the way. Fortunately, I can stun another creature so that I can buy us a little bit more time. But yeah, this is rough. The Harrower and Fester. This one is number 4 is stunned, but this one's immobilized. So, oh, actually, I forgot to move those. Those things, those are lies. All their negative effects are gone. Oh my gosh. All we have to do is get these hits. You know what's funny? It's going to die from Race from the Grave. It's because
I think so.
It's just going to die from Race from the Grave. All right, the Harrowers are going to attack with a range of 3. 1, 2, 3. This one's going to attack me for +1. So it does 4 minus 1 plus 1. So it just does 4. It's going to do muddle. So I get muddled. I take 5 damage because I'm poisoned, sadly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm down to 1 HP. I'm down to 1 health. So now I have to start burning cards.
Oh my god.
It's going to heal for 4, so it heals all of itself. And then...
tough.
Yeah, this is tough. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You have a faster initiative. No, I have the fastest initiative. Fudge. So it's going to attack me. All right, so it's attacking me with a 0, but I have to burn a card. So I'm just going to burn this one so I don't take the damage. All right, so the Horrors are done. And it heals for 4. Oh my god. That's so nuts.
Oh my god. That's like full heal.
That's crazy. Okay, next is the boss. So the boss the boss blips in, takes 2 damage. It just needs 2 more damage. Can we just throw something, anything at this boss and just kill it?
It literally has 1 more turn.
Seriously. It's gonna spawn another imp. My worry is that we're not gonna survive this imp attack. We're gonna. This is honestly the only way we're gonna win is we have to wait until it respawns, and then or it just comes back.
Yeah.
So this is gonna go 1, 2, 3. It's gonna attack me for more than I need to take. So I'm gonna burn this card. We're down to like burning cards. This game's gonna come so close. He blips out. He's gone. He's gonna show up here next round. And now it's the. This is so funny. Race to the Grave is going to be the greatest card ever played. That's going to be the saving grace card.
Yeah.
The Earth
First turn played.
It's ridiculous. The Earth Demons are going to go. The Earth Demons are just going to heal. So the Earth Demons just kind of take their poisons away. They probably should have done that a while ago.
Oh, actually, I would go before the Earth Demons.
Oh yeah, you would. You would. We should focus on the imps because the imps are gonna be. There's too many imps here. We're just gonna get hammered by all these. It's basically like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's basically 6 attacks that are happening from these imps.
Oh my god.
And I can't take any more damage, which is bad. So you can go. You have
Can I just like attack an imp?
You can. You can
with a top action.
Yeah,
Press
you can
attack.
use press the attack. Yep. But is there?
Yeah.
The only
I'll do
one you
that
can
on the
reach
imp.
is 1, 2, 3. You can pretty much attack all 3 of these. So is there any one that you want to go after?
The bottommost one,
8.
number 8.
Okay, perfect. All right, so 8. Press the attack for 2 times 2. That's 4.
Yes.
Nice. It eats 2 of those. So you only did 2. Bummer. So close to death.
And then can I just like not use my other card?
You can use it as a move, but yeah, you could just not use it. You just kind of like burn it.
I'll just like stay where I am.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to play your Ring of Haste for anything? Oh, they're all, or I think they're all dooms. Yeah, they're all dooms. All right, cool. Oh, you have your Empowering Talisman still, if you wanted to use it for something. I think you can bring back your Stun Powder. You can bring back your Ring Shield. You can bring back a Power Potion. If you wanted to spend your.
Oh, can I bring back my Ring Shield then?
Yeah. There you go. That way I'll buy you some time. That's what I need. I need one of those. All right.
Yeah, you need a Ring Shield too.
Oh God, so bad. Okay, now we got to do these these forest imps. All right, so this is gonna be a little bit of a process here. Oh wait, I get to go. I get to go here. I'm gonna stun one of these imps, I think. So we'll just stun number 10. Because what's the range? 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. See if we stun it. It does 1. It eats it, but I can stun 10. That's 1 less. Oh, and I can heal myself. And can I heal you? 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
I can't. I'm not close enough. I'm sorry.
We will survive. It's okay, we'll survive.
It's all good. All right. Oh crap, that was a muddle, wasn't it? Oh jeez. I didn't even do damage to it. I was muddled.
Oh wow.
But that's okay. So I'm done. Now we have all these imps that are going to be going, except for 10 because I stunned it. So number 4. Number 4 is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do these attacks. Wow. 2?
No.
-1, so it does 4 damage. -1 is 3. That'll be enough to kill me. So I'm gonna burn this card. Gotta burn like the most worthless card I can think of. All right, actually, burn this one. God. Yeah, we'll just burn this one. All right. And then, what's next? Number 7, 1, 2, 3. Number 7 is going to go after you. So, oops. -1, so that's nothing.
Nice.
Nice. Number 8 is going to go after you. Oh wait, these things are attack 2s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's gonna attack me. Yeah, nothing for me. Thank God. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it has to move to get in range for both of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So it's gonna go here. It's gonna attack you first. It does 1 damage, so you're down to. Oh, you have to use your steel ring because it says when damaged by an attack.
No.
He gains shields. You didn't take damage, but you also lost your ring, which is a bummer. It's going to attack me for 0, which is 1. I can actually take that. I'm down to 2. Oh, God, this is so crazy. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, wow.
4.
To the wire.
Yeah, it is seriously to the wire. 9 is going to attack you. -2, it does nothing. This one's going to attack me for -1. I can actually take it, so I'm down to 1 more health. All right, so I'm down to 1 health. You're down to 5. And
yes.
That's the end of the imp attack because that one. Oh, there's this one hiding over here. Oh, you jerk. If it's going to get in range, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it just attacks me. How much are you attacking me for? ×2.
Oh my God.
I have to burn another card. Oh my God, I'm just burning cards. This is so sad. All right, there it is. Burning cards all day, every day. All right. This has to be the end. It has to be the end here. Okay, so I already know what I'm playing, and I hope it works out. It doesn't matter.
Regardless, when it spawns, it'll be dead.
Yeah, as soon as it spawns, it's dead. So I'm just gonna play this for fun. What are you playing?
Okay, expose and felling swoop.
Expose and felling swoop. Because we still could get killed. Well, are you gonna play the 13 or the 75?
The 75.
The 75. All right. And I'm playing the 47. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. 47 and 50. Okay. All right. So, let's see. What do we got here for these characters? Nobody go faster than 47. All right. 79, 24.
Nice.
Oh, the imps are going 38. And, okay. The boss. The boss is 17. Which was great. All right, so This is what's going to happen. So the boss shows up. It activates. It takes 2 damage.
The final 2 damage.
The final 2 damage, which knocks it down. That's 30. That thing is dead. Race to the Grave was like the MVP card of this whole scenario. This was like, Tim, this was the smartest
from the
thing
beginning.
that you
just
played, like right to the
time.
beginning. Oh my God, it was amazing. So the Dark Rider has been Slain. It's dead. Oh my gosh. It just died of natural causes, I guess.
Just of doom.
Yeah,
Death.
just of dooms. There it is. And it says here, the headless specter screams as you land one final strike against it. We didn't do anything. and it
just let it rot.
Yeah, right. And its form begins to dissipate. Black wisps of smoke escaping from the cracks of its armor. The giant war horse continues to stomp forward through the clearing, but it ages rapidly before your eyes. Gray hairs sprout feverishly out of its mane, and the horse shrinks as its muscles wane. Before it even reaches the edge of the clearing, the horse falls over, and its brittle bones gives way, and with it, an empty set of rusted armor. Within seconds, the horse and the rider are reduced to dust. Redthorn appears out of the thinning fog. I didn't know how you did it, but I can already feel the forest lighten. It will take a long time, but I think the heart of the forest may one day be restored. Thank you, the orchard says. Come, let me lead you back to civilization. And there it is, Tim. We won.
Yes.
We did it. We did it. Oh my God.
Barely.
We barely made that. I had one card left. I could only discard this.
Oh my God.
This last card on my next turn. I would have been dead. I would have been dead. It came down. This is so crazy because I was on with Matthew from Room 51 last week, and it came down to the last card or the last round played. It's insane. So it really came down to
the timing for this one too.
Legends Tim Slayer of Dark Rider to it. Oh my gosh.
We did it.
I can't believe we did. I seriously can't believe we pulled that off. That was amazing. So what
Yeah, because it started off like looking pretty strong, like okay, we're gonna take this down, and then all of a sudden it kind of just like steadily grew because you kept growing imps and it just getting in the way.
Right. And I mean, unfortunately, we were able to like stun and immobilize a lot of those characters to prevent them from like coming next to us and attacking us. I mean, that elite didn't do a lot. That was like so epic, Eric. Like you have no idea how insane that was. That was like, that was so close. It was crazy. Yeah, down to the
solid
down
teamwork.
To the
like
last.
I would just take away the damage, and then you would just immobilize everybody.
That's all I was doing. I was just burning cards at the end, and I was like, we're just gonna let this Dark Rider die of like natural causes. That was tricky. That was a lot because I thought this was gonna be easy. Like, oh, it's just gonna appear. We're gonna attack it, and then it just blips out. It's like, no, it appears, but as soon as it does an attack action, it goes away. That's the tricky part. This game plays so much like a puzzle and not your typical dungeon crawl. You know, it's like you really have to like think like what is like an optimal play? What's the most optimal play? How are we going to predict the timing of these monsters? This game, man, is something. But
yep, it's one of the best for a reason, you know.
Yeah, that's why it's been like top 3 for like I don't know years. Or I don't know where it is right now. It's got to be in at least top 10. So, but yeah, this game's something. What did you think of the Doomstalker? This character.
Oh my God, Doomstalker is so much fun. I think if the next time around, I need to focus more on like the Dooms because they don't actually do damage. Like a lot of them are a ton of different effects that could sync with other moves, you know?
Right.
So I feel like I didn't utilize them as best as I could have.
But funny enough, you played the absolute best Doom, and you played it at the perfect time at the beginning of this scenario.
Like,
Your first turn. Race to the grave. Take 2 damage every turn. I can't believe that. I can't believe this thing died of like natural causes. It's brilliant. It's so good. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Tim. That was really, really great.
Yeah, thanks for having me and for coordinating all of this.
Oh, no, absolutely. Cool. Hey, I love doing this series. Like, I love bringing people on and just having them play these characters, play these scenarios. And, you know, it saves you a lot of money. It's just, even though,
True that.
no, but it's like the digital version of this game is really nice, you know, especially for like $30. You get to experience Gloomhaven for $30. That's actually pretty great. Because this game is like super pricey. I mean, it's like for a board game. I mean, 100 plus bucks is like, that's a lot for a lot of people. So, you know, just to dump on a board game. So
Yeah, it really is. But you do get like a ton of content for
absolutely,
$100.
you get a ton of,
so.
oh yeah, and for like 130 bucks or whatever. I mean, I don't know what it is now. Maybe you'll get it. I got this game on a Black Friday deal for like 85, I think, which was, I think, the lowest I think I've ever seen Gloomhaven. But the replay value you get out of this game is just out of this world. I mean, you could play this game for like 10 years at least. It's like, oh yeah, at least 10 years.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff. Tim, do you want to let everyone know what you got going on? Anything coming up or anything? Let us know in chat.
Yeah, so I think my next biggest one is I am working on a project for Keymaster tomorrow. That video is actually gonna be out very, very soon because they have a Kickstarter coming out within a couple weeks. So that video is gonna be my next biggest project that we're shooting tomorrow out in the farm with a bunch of my team over there. So it's gonna be fun, but it's gonna be super hot. It's like 100 degrees.
Oh,
so hopefully we'll survive.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah, that's. Well, stay cool, my friend. You have another video that you just recently released. Is it the Call of Duty board game that I saw? Was that?
Yeah, that's my latest trailer. That's Call of Duty.
Yeah, that was a really good one. I saw that. I was like, yes, this is great. That's another one fun one. So everyone, you know, is that on your like YouTube, or can you put your ads on your YouTube, or where can people find your projects that?
Yeah, YouTube is like my primary platform, so people can definitely find me there. Just like type in my name, you'll see it. Call of Duty, I think, like, as much as I love Frosthaven, I think I always say, like, I always love my most recent thing because then I always improve on what was done like last time. So I feel like Call of Duty was a lot cleaner than Frosthaven. So
nice, very cool.
it was a lot of fun.
Well, awesome, Tim. Thank you so much for being here. This is great. And, you know, honestly, like, one day I would love to get you here at the tavern so you can help me, like, with, like, lights. Because I was like, I wonder, like, Tim, you can, like...
Me help you?
No.
Your stuff is already beautiful. Look at that.
No, but your stuff's amazing, too. Look, a collaboration. It's like... We need to do we need to do something together. I would love to do something with you, one of these, on a project or anything. You got anything going on? I would love to do something with you.
I agree.
That would be a lot of fun. Get you over here and have you do something really great for the tavern. We got to do some like amazing stream. It's in the works. It'll be in the works. It'll be good.
Yeah, I agree. We have to do something. That would be so much fun.
Absolutely. Gang, we're gonna raid into Boss Lady B, who's playing some Baldur's Gate 3, back onto Baldur's Gate 3, which is a lot of fun. Oh wait, there she is on a be right back screen, so we'll just set the raid up, and then when she sees us, we'll just say how they do. She's playing Baldur's Gate 3, which I just started playing yesterday. So it's very fun, and it's, even though it's not like Gloomhaven, it's actually really funny when you watch Baldur's Gate 3. The interface looks a lot like Gloomhaven digital, and I was like, oh wow, this is really cool.
Yeah.
How this is. So it has some. We're gonna go to another game that has some Gloomhaven vibes, which will be very, very fun. Very cool. All right, we got the raid kicking off right now. Boss Lady's petting a cat. So it'll be very fun. All right, gang, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Do check out Tim's YouTube, subscribe to his YouTube channel, and check out all his amazing works. It's really awesome. And Tim, thank you so much for being here. It was really great getting to game with you for the first time. This is the first time we got the game together. It's exciting.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's so much freaking fun tonight, and that was honestly such an epic battle.
And staying up with me like so late, because it's like 12:30 right now. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to end this so Tim can get some sleep. But thank you so much, man, for being here, and hope to game with you soon. All right, everyone.
That sounds good, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, always. Anytime. You're always welcome to the tavern, my friend. everyone, say hi to Boss Lady B. We're heading over there. She's amazing. And I will not be here Friday because I'm going to be out of town tomorrow and Friday. And I'll probably be back maybe Monday. So a lot of fun, everybody. Thank you, Eric. Good seeing you, my friend. Legends, good seeing you, and everybody in chat. See ya. Have fun. Have a great weekend.